They may
I'm
be.
sure everything will be okay.
Okay, we are live.
Okay.
But are we alive?
Never.
That's questionable. No one really knows.
I've never been.
Something.
Define
Matrix,
consciousness.
I don't know, man. Anyway.
That's a lot.
On that note, I guess we will go into D&D. So, we're going to do a little bit of an in-depth recap because it's been a while and I don't know who knows what and where and why and when. But we're going to start way back in the beginning with some things probably people do know. So, first thing.
So back when I was playing a character named Ralkar.
No, I mean, we're going to start with the fact that, as we all know, Malhoun killed your mom, and then he didn't kill your mom because you guys went back in time because you have a wolf that's going after you. The wolf which you can summon now. It's silly rascal. You're the wolf that you can summon now at any point. But also, as a reminder, I haven't rolled a 1 yet, but I do roll at the end of every day. It can summon by random chance as well. That was something that was said, but hasn't come up because I haven't rolled a 1. Because I never roll 1. That's not true.
I hope everything that you roll today crit fails.
You never roll a constructive one. You only roll a 1 when
It's
it wouldn't
true.
benefit us.
Exactly. So you guys are going to the east. Your parents went over to Avirath to be like, hey, there's a leader, the leader of one of your church, leader of the Church of Fate, Sacred Fate in this area, possibly corrupt. As a reminder, your mom is from Avirath, so you're just going back to where she grew up. Then you went to the Lord of the Rings zone. You saw visions of each person when you were down in the underground area when you smashed the Orb of Sauron. You went under the mountain where Gabgulu had a run-in with Grast because he decided not to just kill the warlock of Yigano. Mad
I got
Grast.
put in my place.
You were put in your place. Then you went to the Elden Ring zone. Gabgulio died, came back to life. You used the wolf.
I got put in my place.
Twice in a row.
In your defense, you weren't actually playing that day.
I know, right?
It didn't matter. I got put in my
The only
place.
time you did roll a 1.
Then you caught up with Malhoun. Actually, no, I did roll a 1. That was a crit fail on the death save. That's why he died.
Yeah.
Yup.
Caught up with Malhoun. There was a super cryptic interaction. Ripple was the only one that wanted to fight. Everyone else was like, hey, this is kind of powerful after the one thing he did, which was like an improved version of a counterspell, and he teleported out. After that, Ripple was kidnapped by, as you know, is a member of the Chantry, a mage slayer. And then got away, and then you went to the main town. You met the Frontier Fighters and realized that Tim, the traveling merchant, has been a member of the Frontier Fighters the entire time. You also met the leader of the Frontier Fighters, Zayab, who the Frontier Fighters were like, hey, we want to help you guys out. You seem like good people. So the leader went the long way around the Scarlet Rot Lake to go find out what's up with the person that is kidnapping Ripple. And to try and stop him from following you. You guys went across the lake. You had an exhausting experience across Scarlet Rod Lake. You went to the other side. Exhausted. And then you met the Belmonts in New Megaton. You met the leader, Julianne Belmont, who was very much like, I want you as a member of the Belmonts. We'll even waive the fact that you have to be in the danger zone, as long as whenever you make any decisions, if you go back to any place that has council, that you think of the Belmonts first, and said, table that and think about that. And then she sent you out on a mission to go to the north to find a cure that leads to the feral ghoul plague, because the ghoul plague is currently ravaging the ghouls of the area. Essentially within 24 to 48 hour period of time that you would get bitten by a ghoul, or a ghoul would be bitten by another feral ghoul, they would turn into a feral ghoul, rather than it being a little bit more. Feral ghoulism happens over a long period of time, or unless there's extreme radiation, there's a chance for that to happen too. It's usually not this sudden. So you went up north. You met 3 ghouls, and a 4th one that was dead on the road. You ended up talking to them and figuring out that one of the ghouls, No Ears, was bit.
Why do we call him No
and-
Ear?
Because he has no ears.
What's his favorite
and-
food?
Oranges,
Spaghetti.
but they can't get any these days.
Ah, that's fair.
He essentially, you guys were like, well, we're going for your cure anyway, and it looks like you're gonna you and him both knew that if it doesn't get cured, he's gonna turn anyway, so best be in a group of people that can deal with him. So he went with you guys to hopefully find a cure, and if not, at least, not endanger anyone else if anything were to happen. And you went farther up north to the area that you currently are in now. On your way here, notable things that happened is you saw a Deathclaw in the distance, and it looked really, really scary and really, really fast. No Ears said, don't attack it. If anything, you might be able to kill a juvenile, but that is an adult Deathclaw, and you're going to die if you try and do anything with that. They're really fast and really strong. And then you pretty easily talked your way past the people that were patrolling this area, because ghouls and Belmonts do not get along at the moment because of an event that happened in the past where when the disease had started, a Belmont made the call to wipe out an entire tavern of ghouls, both feral and non-feral, because they tracked part of the disease to there, which sparked a lot of hatred between the two of them. So yes, here you are in this building. You came around sunset, you entered in through the back, and then there was a very long fight with lots of ghouls back and forth, breaking through the walls, breaking down multiple parts of this. And you were able to successfully deal with all the ghouls, but at the end of
So you're describing that we had a very gentle fight, and no furniture got broken, and the walls aren't actively screaming in pain.
Currently, the building is groaning and moving back and forth, and it looks like you don't have a tremendous amount of time in here. And we are going to start off with the 5 of you here. No Ears is going to come in through the back, and he's going to run in because he was outside. He's not a fighter, but he was outside, kind of keeping watch. He ran in and it's like, I can give you a little bit of time with what I built, but you got like an hour tops.
Whoa, that's way more time than I was expecting.
I know, I'm a pretty good carpenter.
Dude.
That was one of the things I used to do.
Don't worry, you'll also still get to do it, and in the future continue to be a carpenter.
I sure as hell and you see him cut off his words mid-sentence as he looks over at Ripple. And then everyone's eyes turn to Ripple, and you see on his shoulder there is a bite mark that seems to be radiating some form of radioactive energy that looks very similar to the bite mark on No Ears.
Ah, beans! What's everybody looking at?
Hey, buddy, come here. Don't look at this knife. I think I might need to cut some stuff off your shoulder here real quick.
Can I do a medicine check on it?
Sure.
Wait, I can't amputate his head?
Amputating is not going to help that. That's not going to help. Well, I mean, you could. That's called killing, but
All right.
So you would definitely know this is a bite from. It looks very, very similar to what's on No Ears. It looks like it's the same thing, and No Ears looks very surprised.
Oh, I've
he
heard about
looks-
this. Gabagulio, suck the venom out.
No, don't.
No,
please don't.
that's not only is that not going to work. In a worst case, he'll also get it. But we don't know how it
Yeah.
spreads.
I'm
I'm going to use my intelligence to start documenting everything I
Also,
feel and experience due to the bite.
sure.
We don't even hug. I'm not about to suck his shoulder.
Would you do it for a gold?
I thought you were growing as a human being. You don't hug your brother?
Not canonically. We've never. On
Why would you
camera.
out loud say not canonically?
Look,
That's
there's
just
this
how he
thing called the
talks.
fourth wall.
He breaks it so often. No Ears continues to look very surprised. you shouldn't be able to contract whatever is currently happening to you. There has never been a case of it going to a human before.
I continue to write this down. Well, unfortunately for our family, we keep running into a whole sorts of things that shouldn't be happening. And usually things that shouldn't be happening are never good. Anywho.
You're not a
not
human.
That I didn't have a personal interest in this before, but suddenly my interest has peaked. Fascinating. So I write down that my elvish
very calm.
You are impressive at your ability to stay calm, and the fact that you could very easily turn into a feral ghoul within 24 hours.
Well, if you look at it from another light, we fought a time wolf 3 times. We all watched our mother die by being stabbed to death in front of us. On the reboot of that attempt, she was stabbed with a venom that couldn't be cured, and also every other horrible thing that's going on. So by comparison, this is a bummer, but not the hugest deal. Also, I've died several times to the demons that we fight in the other realm and come back fine.
That is true. You've all experienced death.
This is the one time that your logic fails you. All that stuff meant nothing.
So maybe as the counter ticks down, I'll start to freak out. But for now, I'm going to lose myself in the realm of academia because I am the first known case. And I begin writing things down.
What other races doesn't this affect?
Glad you're excited about this.
I'm not.
It shouldn't affect anyone that's.
But this should get me my PhD if I can live long enough to get my dissertation out back at the city.
It's just earlier you said human. Everyone. None of us are human.
Sorry, it's I meant anything.
Humanoid.
No, yeah, anyone humanoid. It only should affect ghouls. It only should affect things that are already mass healing one.
Hold on one second. Wait. Roll the one again. It's 9. Everyone gets 9.
Do we have a useless spell that we can cast here that might tell us if he's a ghoul? But probably not, because he's probably not.
I mean, he doesn't look like a ghoul. Well, you could do an investigation check if you want, but Ripple does not look like a ghoul.
I mean,
doesn't Brixton have a feature that we burn for nothing?
We are looking for the cure in this building. We don't know.
No, he's not a paladin. He doesn't have.
We don't know if Pallid Elves have any links to ghouls, if they're more similar than others. Maybe Pallid Elves are susceptible to disease. Maybe the disease is mutated in a way we're unsure of. Or maybe whatever it is that makes us us is making us more susceptible to these random things.
We are pretty unique.
I don't know that many people who've traveled through time. Just
it's true.
1, 2, 3.
I also don't know that many people who've died.
Just 4 other people have traveled through time aside from myself that I can confirm.
And I died in this plane.
But you're fine now.
It's true. But
also, worst comes to worst, we kill the time wolf. We go back. We try again.
It's true. Is that what you would want us to do in case we argue about this later? What would you have wanted?
I would have wanted you to kill the time wolf and do this over again, yes. That's also what's the cornerstone of my sanity.
It clears up at least 20 hours.
Yeah. I'm glad that we got to ask you this while you're still living. Now there's no question.
No Year's pops up. I don't understand most things you're saying, but it's 24 to 48 hours.
Well, so we can't afford 48 hours, but we can afford 24 hours. So in 23 hours, we should kill the Time Wolf. And I put my hand on No Ears' shoulder. The Time Wolf is an ancient primordial being that chases us down due to some weird blood pact we accidentally activated. Once we kill it, we go back in time 24 hours, and it gets stronger.
And then a clock spinning back.
I will not be taking questions.
Yeah, his eyes don't go blank. He actually seems to absorb it pretty well and take this information pretty well.
Along the same
Anywho, I think I've used 1 hour of my 24 hours well enough. Shall we cure the 2 of us now?
What were you saying, Gabgulio?
I kind of want to later on make an hourglass for next time we have to explain that. with my glass blowing skills, so we can like
I guess
flip
this is
over a
also
thing, and
a
it's like,
really
okay,
good-
23 hours, and it's like a 23-hour hourglass.
Also, you know, since every single time you use a time off, you always wake up in the morning. So it doesn't specifically tick you back 24 hours. It takes you to the start of the day you were in, the sun rising.
Oh.
You should really take advantage
So then
of
I really
that.
only have 4 hours.
It is pretty. I mean, you can go all the way to sunrise. Sun is currently setting, so you can go all the way to sunrise. You got like
Yeah, so we got one.
8-ish,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put my hand back on No Ears' shoulder. It's like, sorry. When I said 24 hours, I meant sunrise. So we have 8 hours. There's slightly
That's a
more
lot
panic
scary.
in my voice, but you don't know me well enough to
And
hear it.
This building is going to collapse in 59 minutes now. So
That's
then-
less
That's
than
a
1
better
hour.
timer. To the
well, in
basement.
about a minute.
Doodle-doodle-doo.
Basement is in the upper left.
Kind of walking away. I'm like, I'm gonna need to get more than 1 hourglass.
Gabagulio like rolls up his sleeve in 3 or 4 days, and it's just like 12 hourglasses.
Yeah, what have you been doing blowing glass? That sounds worse than
Nobody
it is.
explained to you that hourglasses don't work when you put them on your wrist.
So it is a 15-foot drop to the basement. In the basement itself, let me do a quick little description. As you look down and around, you see what looks like a stone floor with stone walls and many columns. You do scattering of bones on the ground as well, and some cobwebs. 15 feet mean anyone would take 1d6 if you just jump down. But if you have any way of lowering yourself down, or just a rope even, since everyone has rope, you could try and tie it off and then go that way.
I could feather fall all 5 of us.
High-five Ripple and yell Leroy Jenkins before
I
jumping
go
over
down
the hole.
with them. Yeah, I feather fall with them.
'Cause I
Everybody
know
should
you're
feather fall at the same time.
I see you like
Cut.
fishing around.
It
ready to
lasts a
cast
minute.
it.
I can
Casting
see
it on a-
everybody here. I cast feather fall
we're good.
on all of the brothers, and we go down. I will burn us.
Sorry, my mic cut out. What were you saying? What after I said that? Featherfall? Is that what I just heard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
I
I
could-
don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
rope.
We all
Oh,
have
okay.
rope, but feather fall is easy enough. Probably somebody should have lowered a rope down so we could get out. But Anam is still
You can
has
just.
Anam still has 30 seconds to get over here, lower some rope down, and jump.
Oh god.
You could do that. Okay. So you can all do that, and you all will end up here. Let me get you. Oh wait a minute, wrong scene.
No.
Do the basement. Well, I didn't actually activate it. I was preloading the scene that you were on, but it doesn't make any sense. I don't know how I can preload the scene you're currently loaded into. I don't understand how things work. So, in this large basement, you see multiple columns and lots and lots of cobwebs around the wall, bones scattering the ground. Never really in a pile, but more in like little tiny bits. Not big piles, but small, tiny piles. You see a passageway down to the south and east.
Well, I guess we should probably
Oh.
send the scouts.
I think someone's cleaned this in a while, but yeah. Everybody would watch my carapace like slowly just turn like
Invisibros, go.
molded basically to blend in with the surroundings. And then yeah, I'm gonna stealth up.
Roll your stealth then. Do your thing.
Unless it's dark enough in here, I'm just invisible.
There are no lights, so if it was dark vision, you still roll stealth in case something has true sight
Okay.
or blind sense.
Um,
But you have a feeling that if anything's naturally just going to see with dark vision, you feel pretty invisible. Everyone at this point actually loses sight of Kreezor
Okay, I'm
as he
not
steps farther away from the light coming in the center.
I don't see this as dark vision on the map.
I know. You want to
that's
know
fine,
why?
that's fine.
Because
No,
I
no,
haven't done this yet.
Okay, as long as it's fine.
And then I need to.
Does
I'm gonna
anybody
put,
remember
there
if I used the
is
pearl
a
of power yet?
small.
You didn't.
You have not today.
Okay. I then
I
I'm
don't
gonna be
remember
That's
ever
light coming
seeing
out
it
from the
yet.
ceiling.
I'm gonna be a little bit cavalier with my spell usage then.
Now you do
I'm-
see as you look. Sorry,
I'm gonna cast see invisibility so I can see invisible things for now.
Okay, that works. You do see that there seems to be light coming from the hallway to the south as well. There is the flickering of a lit torch. Not these, but what near the back?
Skirt that a little wide.
You do feel like you're sneakily going around. You're dodging the bone piles that are on the floor, not really getting caught in any of the cobwebs. And you see down the hallway what looks like 2 doors. One of them seems to have a large padlock on it, the one that is to the north, and then the one to the south seems to almost be slightly ajar. As far as the room you are currently in, it just seems to be a large stone room. You still see multiple bones. You actually see what looks like a couple, looks like humanoid shapes wrapped up in cobwebs as well.
Quick question.
To the west. Mm-hmm.
If we weren't deeply investigating every room, do we think that we could explore the entire complex basement if it's the same as the top floor to the bottom floor in 10 minutes or less?
You probably could, yeah. If you weren't like going and combing the walls, you could definitely go a little bit quickly.
I'm just considering casting Melf's Minute Meteors on myself, and it has a 10-minute...
For the basement? Yeah, I think you could do the basement in 10 minutes.
Yeah, because the thing that it will take, like, I think we're going to get into combat in under 10 minutes is basically what it boils down to.
Wow, why would you say that?
I mean...
This doesn't look ominous.
I was looking at that versus haste, and haste is only a minute. So,
yeah, haste is an in-combat thing. Or like just before combat. You can't.
Yeah, but Melf's Minute Meteors, I feel like we're here.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the floor looks wonderful. I don't know what you're talking about.
As I'm getting over to like here, I'm assuming people are moderately following.
Are people following?
I am following. I don't
if
know
you're
if
following.
I'm
I need a stealth. I need a stealth check if you're following.
I'm gonna use
somewhat at a distance.
Blessing of the Trickster on myself, so I have advantage.
Ooh.
That's
good.
Not to fuck myself over, but do the meteors fuck me over for stealth?
No, I'll let you still. You have stealth. You're fine.
Okay.
You lit up like a candle.
I mean, I didn't do good either. But I could have rolled at disadvantage, which is what I was thinking I might get.
Brother, maybe go stand over in that corner.
Okay. Gabguli, are you moving as well?
Face the wall.
So roll a stealth check for me.
Oh no. Just let me check my luck point inventory before I roll.
That's smart.
I've only got 1 left, so I'll save it.
Okay.
I did better than Ripple, so it's not my fault.
Well, say that the one difference between you and I is the meteors.
That's me. The one difference is
you guys
whispering it and you saying what?
Should be in the back. Thank you.
I like turn around and I like look at you all and just go, God, I need to do stealth lessons.
So Brixham and Anam are very quietly making their way through the bone piles, but then Ripple, as he's walking, gets stuck on the cobweb behind him and kicks a bone way across the room. It smacks up against the column right here and back, hitting Gabagulio in the head.
Damn it.
God damn
and then
bones! Doesn't anybody sweep the fucking basement?
Behind the two of you, the bones in the back of the room almost instantaneously coalesce, and behind you, what looks like it looks like the bones coalesce and muscle and flesh just form around it. An almost instantaneous matter, a giant pile of bodies comes out of the floor, and we're going to enter combat.
Goodness.
I would have preferred not to see this.
That.
Close your eyes.
Spiders.
Would you consider that a large creature?
Nah, it's tiny.
Well, I mean, I only ask because it's
somehow
actually gargantuan, but is it a large creature for combat purposes?
No. Somehow we had three small characters in that one shot. Or four. Frank was one, and then I picked 2 or 3 NPCs.
I was 2 feet tall.
I didn't see him at first.
I was 7 feet tall.
Oh, so you
Keegan,
can just
I had
carry
an
them all?
Keegan, I had an 8-inch and I was middle of the pack.
That's...
Yeah.
Okay, Anam, would you like to switch with anyone, or would you like to go first?
I think I'm good where I am. I'm
Okay.
still stealth, right?
Yeah, no, you're gonna have advantage on anything that you use. Kreezor, you are currently in light, so you're stealthier than, so it doesn't notice you. Anam and Brixham can see you, but if you move farther to the left, you technically could get into your. Let me unpause the game first. That's important. But this will be Anam's turn. You stealthily moving around.
I'm gonna smack him.
Let's go. You're not gonna use a weapon or anything. You're just gonna smack him.
No, I'm just gonna backhand him.
That hits.
Tell him his mother's
Again?
there. What is him?
I'll say not today, Satan.
Ooh, that's funny. You got 2 6s and a 1. That's actually pretty good sneak attack damage.
And then I'm gonna slap him again.
And it's again.
All right, let's keep rolling. Let's keep
He
those
doesn't seem to
ones
be
rolling.
taking full damage.
He is. He's taking full. Oh.
No, that only did 2 damage to him, which is how
You are noticing that whatever this being is seems to have resistance to psychic damage. You do have a fire tablet still in your background before you quit. So for next round, there's a reason I gave you tablets and the ability to craft them so that you can get around things like this.
Yeah.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, Brixham.
Looking at him, he appears to be undead to Brixham's cleric eye.
Nah. Yes, he's very much undead.
I'm gonna turn undead. He needs to make
Okay.
a wisdom save.
Okay, what happens if he fails?
He's gonna take 4d8. No, 4 something.
So turn undead is each undead creature returns within 30 feet of you. That's seer undead. Ooh.
Yeah, I have
so you have
seer
to
undead.
damage.
Yes.
The crit fails. You notice that, so he takes full damage from this. You notice that he is not frightened from it, though. It seems to be immune to the frightened and incapacitated conditions.
He still takes 19 points of radiant.
He does still take 19 points of radiant damage, which is a pretty good chunk.
Brixham, he's not scared, but he should be.
Brixham's gonna move over here. And
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not,
it.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like the way our whole team is positioned right now.
Having PTSD from cones. Actually, that's not even a cone. You
No,
do
I-
have the
I-
spell shaped things too. I
just
forgot to
the-
say
well, then
that.
you
I don't think it's going to matter so much here.
Squishiest
But
are in the front right now.
you could move. Kreezor, it's your turn.
It's true. I love getting hit with opportunity attacks.
I
Just
can
gotta-
get my AC up to 19.
It's true.
That's good.
I
Defensive
would like
rules.
to my really nice stealthy locations back behind these pillars.
Move one more to the left for me. I mean, I know it's just, yeah, and then you're
All
fine.
right, you're
You
just
are
really trying
advantaged
to
and
place me
visible.
in line. That's what's going on. All right, I would like to. You guys missed me.
Oh, I heard you.
Oh, Hunter's Mark.
And then I have fun arrows.
So, actually, that was something I was going to remind you. Let me pull
Oh
that
no,
up
you're
real
gonna
quick.
tell me I don't have fun arrows?
You do? Oh no, you 100%
Okay.
do. I just didn't know if you remembered what they did.
The hollow arrow is +1 AC needed to hit.
But 5 extra
+5
damage.
AC. Yes.
5 extra damage. And yeah, the piercing is the 1 less AC to hit. What we do.
I would like to go ahead and shoot myself a hollowed arrow at him.
Okay.
I
That's
like
nice
it. I
of you
have
to add
arrows
that back
30,
in.
arrows 7, and arrows 20. This
So many.
makes so much sense. Oh, great. I'm just gonna put the -1 in and roll my regular longbow because that's gonna be easy.
And then I'll just tell you if it's actually a miss.
That's nice of you to add that in because they got rid of that sharpshooter extra damage.
That
perk.
yeah.
That one hits? All right, cool. So damage, that was the hollow arrow, so that's +5 damage.
Correct.
I also...
Automated.
But every
Is
time you
Hunter's
reinforce
Mark
the
automated?
parry, it goes away.
I don't know, man.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll with the +5 for the hollow and see if anything magic happens.
This
Okay,
was the
it's
only
asking me
system
to
that-
use sneak attack.
Do our rogue?
Cool.
Okay, so roll another d6. Hunter's Mark is not animated.
Hunter's Mark did not. Okay.
So yeah, +1 from the longbow, the +5 from Dex, the +5 from the hollow point. Yep, that will correctly except for sneak or Hunter.
And then I
Two
was
more
also
damage.
going to Dread Ambusher.
Ooh. Extra 2d6 psychic damage. So he's going to take half of that, which is already calculated properly.
He's not intelligent enough to take 2d6? Okay.
Well, no, he has resistance to psychic damage.
Moving over.
Cool. Alright, that's the first round attack. I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and shoot another hollow arrow at him.
Okay.
This is no longer with advantage because I've put one in him, right?
I mean, you're still invisible to him, so
Alright, sick. I'll take
still
it.
advantage. That'll hit. It's a large mound of bodies, so it
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
have
a
a
good
high AC.
Oh, hey, it already tells me that I did sneak attack damage this turn. Cool.
Roll your d6. 100
Oh, oh, yep. Shit. I also forgot to put the +5 for the arrow on there.
That's correct. So roll your 1d6 plus 5.
Whee!
Nice.
Alright. That's
is
how
officially
much
bloody.
I got. And I'm gonna go ahead and duck over here. So he can't see me.
Okay. Gabagoolio.
Okay. Question: am I in dim light?
You are in dim light.
Okay. So I can technically cast invisibility without spending a pact slot.
That's fun.
But I don't know how clairvoyant combatant works because I haven't used it yet. But I can form a telepathic bond with a creature and force it to make a wisdom save. On a failed save, it has disadvantage against attacking me, and I have advantage to attack it. But it says that for the duration, and then doesn't talk about the duration, and it's not a spell, it's a warlock feature. So I don't know how long that would work if I used it.
What's D&D Beyond? Let's look over there.
Let me look at it on my computer. On my mobile device, because I have a lot of screens open, so sometimes I look it up on there. Does it say in here? It takes a bonus action to do, but it also doesn't say.
And the telepathic connection lasts for... Nope, that's different.
Oh, 6 minutes. It's awakened mind. Okay.
Okay, it's just awaken mind.
Yeah.
6 minutes.
So 6 minutes. Okay, so forever. An eternity in combat.
Yes, you can do
time.
that as your bonus action, and then it needs to make a wisdom save, right?
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. MIDI save.
Oh, actually, but it's I had to roll.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna see what happens if I
do
push
that.
this.
I'll remember that for next time. It should technically, if you push the button, it makes it do the save, right? Or just disappeared. It just went away.
Okay. Either way, so that's my
broke.
bonus action.
Okay. So that does not connect. Sadly.
Now,
It just
that is not a spell, right?
right. No, that's just a feature. You can still do a full spell.
So we are going to Witch Bolt. Or wait.
So if you want to invisibility, that is summon is an action.
Yes. Yes, that's correct. I was going to do that or the other one, and for some reason, I didn't think he'd have a 6 wisdom.
Apparently a lot of dead bodies are wise. I don't know.
Yeah. He's badly injured.
Seen some shit.
He is below half. Badly injured means he is below half health.
You know what? Let's go with an Eldritch. No, shoot.
So technically, anything that you would do from this range, I believe it's still in the 2024. That is a range spell is at disadvantage.
Let me just double check on Shadow Blade. I think
well,
I can attack
yes,
this thing.
unless you cast something that's a saving throw,
Correct.
like Witch's Bolt.
But those are
Disadvantage on a range spell attack roll if it's a hostile creature within 5 feet of you.
Okay, so we can do.
Yeah, you can do saving throws.
What kind? Oh, he's resistant to psychic damage too. That makes this even harder.
Is that because he's so dumb?
Oh.
I think because he haunts your dreams.
I think that might be it.
I've got Hunger of Hadar, Frank's favorite spell.
You could pop that right behind him if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But also, undead are mindless, so I would imagine it's hard to do psychic damage to things.
Yeah, it does kind of make sense, I suppose. If I want to just, admit that it makes sense.
If Vicious Mockery is psychic
did.
damage, I don't think zombies care about being mocked.
It's true.
Okay.
So you should be able to hit damage on that if there's a damage button.
The only
And then
thing
it
it says is
should-
refund resource.
Any creature that starts its area in its turn takes 2d6. Any creature that starts its turn in the air. So when its turn goes, which should be very soon, it'll take 2d6 cold damage.
Can it see
And
me?
then if it ends its turn. What?
Can it see me, assuming it doesn't have true sight?
It
Because
is
it's
large
darkness,
enough
right?
that parts of it would be able to, yeah.
Oh,
it's
bigger than
partially
a
and
20 foot?
partially out.
Okay.
Well, currently where you have it positioned, so it doesn't hit anyone. You could hit someone and put it close enough so it
No, fair
couldn't
enough.
see you, but that
Fair
would clip
enough.
Ripple or Nom.
Fair enough.
Due to the positioning, some of it can see you. It will definitely take damage, and it looks like it would have a very hard time moving out, so that it would probably take both forms of damage, the 2d6 and the strange slurping noises.
I'm going to hold the line. I was just trying to see if I could run away and maybe not get tagged, but I don't think that's likely, so I'm going to stay
I
right
am
here.
looking forward to being able to reaction hit it with a staff and do 1 damage.
Okay. So it is, on its turn, going to essentially form 2 giant mounds of bodies, and is going to make 1 attack against each of the 2 people that it first saw. So 1 against Ripple, 1 against Gabagoolio. So we'll start with
I
Ripple.
disapprove.
I disapprove for him.
And it's going to miss Ripple by a lot.
I hope it misses me by
And then
a
we're
lot
going to go
as
to
well.
Gabagoolio. And that's going to get 25 to hit.
The bullshit!
I wish
Okay.
you would show us the results. I don't want to see what its bonuses are, but at least if it showed us the result.
I can change that at some point. So it's going to do 24 damage. As it slams into you. And you are grappled. You do succeed on the concentration save, so it is going to take 4d6. I forgot to do the first 2d6. But it will take 4d6 because it is also ending its turn there. You are grappled and suffocating. So that
A
is
normal Wednesday for Gabagoolio.
I believe suffocating is like you are suffocating. Suffocating in a way that the air was knocked out of you, so you would take damage from it next turn. Usually you can hold your breath, but the way it grappled you, it squeezed all the air out of your lungs.
The bastard.
And it's going to take 46 damage. It is not resistant to either types of damage, so I'm just going to roll it as one big
you can
46.
just do 46 instead of 4d6. You could just do 46.
That's 10
okay.
I
damage.
would
like it.
take that.
Okay, Ripple. You have your minute meteors.
All right,
Circle
so
around.
the way that I'm reading this is it says I can cast 1 or 2 of them as a bonus action. If I cast
you ever do one.
If I cast 2 of them, it sounds like it would do double damage. Is that correct?
You cast the spell's bonus action on each of your turns thereafter. You can spend 1 or 2 of the meteors in striking. Once meteor reaches its surface, if the solid surface of the meteor explodes. Each creature within 5 feet of that point within the meteor makes dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 2d6 fire damage. Fails saves half as much. It would just be you'd roll 4d6. You can cast 2 of them so that you're down 2 meteors. So you're at 4 now, and then it just does 4d6 damage.
Yeah,
as a bonus action. And and that doesn't count as casting a spell, so you can still do more even after.
Yeah, that was my plan, and it does not count as a ranged spell because it's a save. Anyway,
correct. It is a saving throw.
All right, I'm trying to figure out how to get this. So we're gonna unclick that. We're gonna unclick that. We're gonna click that.
This one's a tough one. I don't know if it would try and make you put all 6 down.
Situational bonus is going to be 2d6 extra.
Okay, so just do a 1 then.
Roll.
Okay, so it fails, and it is going to take the full 13 fire damage.
Cool. That part happened, and I have 4 left, 4 charges left. That's good. I'm going to leave Fireball alone. I am... That takes concentration, doesn't it? He is still kicking.
He is, yes. He has not gotten to nearly dead yet, which is below 25%.
Yep, that was what I had hoped he would be when this happened, but he be not.
He's a lot less... There's a lot less bodies there, that's for sure. You've been just taken out.
He be not.
He not be. Who? I don't like a lot of AoE spells. Or
You can throw in the back corner.
no, what I mean is that they're more for dealing with mobs of things, not individuals. So I don't necessarily want has anybody done necrotic damage to them?
No.
I don't think
I
so.
did Radiant.
I feel like
Hunger of Vidar is cold and acid.
But I mean, like,
Radiant
you're a
Second.
smart man.
yeah, but no, it's just that
You look very much undead, and Brixton has confirmed that they are undead. And you've known from facing other undead that undead have a tendency to be resistant to necrotic.
that's what no. That's what I thought. It's just that one of my touch spells is Chill Touch, which is necrotic damage, and then they can't be.
Oh right, that's not cold anymore.
No.
It actually was
Wait, no, it was always necrotic. That's
we
right.
made it cold when we first started playing a long time ago, and didn't realize that Chill Touch was necrotic.
Yeah, I wasn't here for that.
Back in like I'm talking like in the actual tabletop days, very long time ago.
The before times?
The
Before
times.
times, the before
Yeah.
COVID.
Before times. No, I'm just struggling with what I want to pick is the problem, because a few of my things that I would pick I know aren't going to hurt him.
You'd have disadvantage on certain ones, I know, because of the range.
Yeah,
too.
I know. It makes it
It makes it rough.
makes it a real fucker.
Okay, I have a feature that lets me change any of my spells to psychic.
Great.
You should use that right now.
You should use that completely. It's just that everything that isn't what I want to do.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize suffocation was actually... I need to double check this. I'm pretty sure you can't use verbal components while you're suffocating.
Oh, you're correct, I can't.
Okay.
You did this to the 2 casters? Thankfully,
yeah.
you missed me.
Yeah, because you have fully run out of breath and you are choking, because you're instantly put to the end of... yeah. Brixham's also a caster.
Yeah, but he
Would
has
have been
mother.
fine. It's true.
I don't love that I'm using this, but I'm just going to cast it in a way that I don't want to.
Yeah, you can cast the line that is pulled. He's going to succeed and take half damage.
That was a really good damage roll.
That was a really good damage roll. He also, you can notice he's not dexterous. He had a good roll in this save. As you see the light flash through the Hunger of Hadar, and it almost brights it up for like a second, and then it instantly gets shot out by the darkness. It does do the full fire damage, though. You see him singe in some of the other bodies. You smell the smell of burnt flesh. As more bodies you hear thumping onto the ground inside of the Hunger of Hadar.
If he has the wind knocked out of him, can he smell?
I don't know if I don't think Gabagolio can really smell much.
It smells like burning corpses to me. Anywho,
The Gabagolio, the only thing Gabagolio currently smells is rotting flesh because it's currently just surrounding him and suffocating him. And then we get to see what the rerolled initiative does. Ooh. Anam, would you like to switch with anyone? Or would you like to just go? Okay.
I'll go.
You have an advantage on your first hit, and if you keep going, because he is vexed up.
He is. I'm going to I technically don't have anything equipped right now because I only have the Psychic Blaze equipped when I attack with them, and I'm going to equip my short sword and dagger.
You can do that too.
And I'm going to use the Nick Mastery on my dagger, so I'm going to attack with both weapons simultaneously.
Let's go.
And so I'm going to attack with the dagger first. There's a reason for that. Wait. Yeah.
Check the light property, you can make it after. Yeah. That does not hit.
Alright, cool. And then I'm going to attack with the short sword.
That hits. And you have sneak attack because you have.
And now he's vexed
allies.
again.
And he's vexed again for the last dagger hit. Nice.
No, I
that
don't
does
get to
full
attack
damage.
with another dagger.
Oh, okay. And yes, you do put him below. He does look like he's near death. A lot less mass in this amalgamation of bodies.
I'm gonna...
You still have
Good
bonus
cutting.
action.
I wish I could cutting action push Gabagolia.
Sadly, you can't shove.
Deeper in.
I don't really have any bonus actions I can do.
Other than your normal cutting action, yeah. Like, you can get away if you want, but...
Yeah, but like, that seems pretty rude.
If I get hit,
It's
I'm
like,
probably
goodbye.
going down, and he'll probably let go of me.
Oh, well then we can just force you to get hit, and then it'll be fine. No, I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. Then, Kreezor, it is your turn.
Alright. Seeing this boy bleeding Iker. I'm gonna knock up some regular arrows.
Sure.
Actually, I'll just say at the end of my turn, I bonus action steady aim, because that will just give my next attack advantage regardless of what target it's against, on the off chance that something else shows up.
So many other things now.
Does it
The building
still
comes
not know where
alive.
am I at? Am I still
You're-
invisible to it?
So you are... The way that
I'm trying to
reads
ambush.
is you are invisible
I love it.
as long as it doesn't have true or blind sight, and if it uses dark vision. That's just how it goes.
I love
There's
it.
no way to get through that.
Well, then I will keep attacking with advantage.
That'll hit.
And,
Remember your hunter's mark.
And then I will 1d6 for the hunter's mark. And I will use the sneak attack.
Let's go. It is very, very hurt at this point. Barely clinging on to life.
And then I will just go ahead and shoot another at it then.
That misses. So, you have advantage. Roll again. Remember, you have advantage on your hit
Shoot. Yep.
because you are invisible.
Alright, one more. How
That
about that
definitely
one?
hits. So close to
Hey,
it.
okay. This one still gets the hunter's mark.
Correct.
And then it doesn't get the thing.
And it falls over dead. Gabagulio, the corpses let go of you as they all melt into the ground. All
Do
of
they
them just
tumble
slowly
onto him?
sinking. No. He's able to stop suffocating, and he gets an immediate breath goes into his lungs. And he feels back to being okay.
Oh, that was weird.
And you are currently in this area, in this spot. No other sounds to be heard. The bodies don't even exist on the floor anymore. The spot that they were in is stone once again.
Dang.
You hear the creaks of the building up on the surface, back and forth. And that is all. The rest is silent.
All right, there, boys. We all good? Thumbs
I'm
up.
gonna clear Gabagulio.
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
I gotta roll. Hold on 1 second.
You gonna cure wound?
Nice. Yeah, 2nd level, but I got 2 1s.
Right.
One thing too, I didn't want to say it because I thought it would be metagamey. I can technically cast spells without a verbal component as long as it's enchantment or illusion.
That's
specifically.
fine. Oh. That's not metagamey. That's totally fine.
Well, I didn't want to say it during combat because also I don't have a lot of spells that fit that mold. Vicious Mockery might
Give
be about
yourself 3 more health. Because it should have. I'll give you 16, and then that would have bumped it up by 3 more. Yeah, because it would have been 19 total. Gabagulio. Yeah. So yes, Kreezor is currently walking in the hallway. You see that hallway with a few torches at the end lit, 2 of them, one on either side. To the right, there's a door slightly ajar lead into a wooden room underneath. And to the left, there is a door with a large padlock on it.
Do you want me to re-stealth at this point?
We
Sure.
we need to have a quick discussion before that because I'm now out of packed slots. I can give myself 1 back.
So you know that a short rest would involve the building falling down because it is an hour.
No, correct. I'm more thinking about we may need to decide who keeps the Pearl of Power for the night. Depending on how long this actually takes. I can give myself 1 back now, but I might need that later if you don't use it.
It does require attunement, I believe, which takes an hour.
Oh shit. Okay. If it requires attunement, then we're good.
So it's only 1 level 3, correct?
Yeah. But level 3 or lower.
It doesn't do multiples lower. That's arcane recovery,
Correct.
right? Okay. So
I can use my magical cunning to get 1 back. We just have to spend a minute.
I'm gonna burn the Pearl of Power now.
Sure.
Because I'm missing a level 3 spell slot.
Right in front of Gabagulio.
So I'm just gonna click that button and I'm gonna hit the Pearl of Power. So hopefully somebody in the logs usability. There.
And
okay.
If we can spend a whole minute here, I'd like to use my magical cunning.
Oh my god, I didn't have to do this. This actually works. I did it manually, but the actual prompt comes up.
That's cool.
Are we at the level where it makes more sense for you to have it yet? Or do we have to go up to like a little bit more?
So
technically, it's whenever he gets a level 4 spell slot that it really starts to.
When you get a level,
use it for a 4.
When I get a level 4 spell slot, it makes sense. But if we keep going on long dive missions like this, it might make sense because I only have 2. I didn't realize Pearl of Power was an attunement. I thought we could just juggle it around. So later we can think about that.
Yeah, I have arcane recovery, but it takes a rest.
See, mine is once per long rest.
A short rest or a long rest?
A short rest. Long rest, I get my spells back, but once per short rest, I can regain a number of spells based on.
I can if needed, I can cast Prayer of Healing, and it takes 10 minutes, but it gives us the benefits of a short rest.
Yeah, we might. That's actually a really good thing to do in a little bit. Once I cast my next spell, then I can get all my pack slots back on a short rest.
Okay, so we can wait for that.
Yeah. Do that after the next fight.
What are you talking about? That was the last fight in here. Nothing else bad will happen. It's fine.
Also good. Also okay with that.
Okay. Let me actually hit end counter. That way you don't have your after images behind you. What would you like to do? Creaser is currently looking at a hallway. He went down to the southeast.
I mean,
He has the padlocked door to the left and then the slightly ajar
Man.
door to the right.
Man, if I was a paladin, we'd be detecting so much shit right now.
Would you?
Remember,
You would be able to see.
This
At least
campaign has
twice
had
a
the
day.
most useful instances of that weird detect spell.
Divine Sense? Yes.
Yes.
You're correct, it does.
You know the easy way to
so-
get divine sense, right?
Take a level of paladin.
Kill your character.
I feel like taking a level of paladin is easier.
Do you
Yeah,
have the
can I-
strength and charisma too? Because it takes those
That's
requirements are
It's
stupid.
what I'm going to ignore and get strength and charisma. Actually, I think I have high charisma. I don't think I have the strength.
You have enough charisma, yeah, but you need I think 13 or 14 strength.
I'm never gonna have 13 or 14
No.
strength.
What do you want to do, Cruiser? What were you saying?
Can I do a little peeksy in through this
Sure.
door and like
So
gently
you
push it open and
So you push open the door. It makes a little bit of sound, but not much. It's not a tremendous amount. It's just old wooden.
can I spit on the
So-
hinges first?
It's not. No, it's an insignificant amount of noise. And you see strewn throughout the center of the bookshelves are rows and rows of filled out notebooks. So you have your bookshelves are to your bottom, all the way at the bottom row. There's 4 bookshelves and then one across the way. What you see in the very center is just rows and rows of notes stacked up on it themselves. You see random diagrams even from here on the top. And if you'd like to go search more, you are more than able to. But the center seems to have diagrams and more drawings of things, and then bookshelves around the edges.
I mean, I'd walk in here and yell out to Ripple that
Books!
Ripple. This,
God.
this there's words and things in here.
I start looking through the books first for anything important to curing the ferals, and then secondly for anything I just find interesting.
Okay, so you are able to go through the books. A lot of them, a good chunk of them, sadly, are like burnt and kind of rotted out and must be just kind of held for some form of sentimental value to whoever was here.
I
But what
find
you
some
are
fallout
able to read.
clutter and put all of the
Yeah.
burnt books into a crate.
But yes, so you can find those, but you also find what's the most important thing is strewn throughout the center, what looks like a journal from someone that is called the Doc. And it chronicles his time as a ghoul. And as like an overview, he talks about living through the end of time and how he existed beforehand, lived through the event itself and the hardship that follows. He talks about having no real home in the so-called safer neutral zone because of the fact that he's a ghoul and people keep mistaking him for a zombie. He then goes on to talk about bits and pieces of research he found from an organization called West Tech and how they created something called FEV, which he seems to know a lot about. He goes off on this virus that they talk about. And then you start to see some pages of his ideas, not to use this because a specific version won't help, but to kind of, he starts to have an idea of what if he could use a modified version of it to make ghouls and maybe make some friends. After months of research, he finds a way to change the actual nature of the FEV virus with a specific concentrated form of radiation to start testing on his first subject, which he details he found a small group of Belmonts walking around and tested on 4 of them, 3 of which died, 1 of which successfully turned into a ghoul, but was feral. In the last pages, he talks about how changing this concentrated version of what he is can actually cure feral ghoulism. He doesn't actually say the ingredients of it here, though, but he talks about a lab and where to find that book in this area.
How far away is the lab?
The lab is next door. This was his note area and lab down here.
Oh, so it's in this building.
In this building next door, I mean the next room over. The padlock.
Sorry. When you said where I'm
sorry, I didn't mean next door. I meant like
I'm
actually
viewing
next door.
the actual next door that we see. Yes, I'm viewing it in the context of this building's going down in 38 minutes, and if we could go next door to investigate, that'd be great.
Okay.
Cool. Who has the ability to carry way too many things? I push all of the usable books into Kreezor's backpack and then move on.
Sure.
I start salivating.
Oh.
You're not to eat
uncontrollably.
these. I point to the burnt books. These are the well done books. You can eat those.
I don't
taste
like
aged.
well done. I like dry aged.
They're also dry aged. They've been here forever. They're dry aged and well done. I want to be able to read things later. At least let me read them before you destroy them.
I think he means sun dried, like those tomatoes.
Which is the door? Oh, it's the.
So if you go out and then
It's
up,
literally-
it's very
yeah.
heavily padlocked.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might need Anum. Help.
It's
Let me know
What?
too if my my
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that
my orbs
yeah,
go
that door.
away because it takes concentration. I can do other things.
Does this door seem
I'm
trapped in some way, shape,
you
or
could do an
form?
investigation check.
With
Would you like
could
me to do an investigation check?
I would love for you to do an investigation check. Hey, Ripple, look at this
I
door.
automatically get advantage on
guidance.
investigation check.
With guidance.
He
He
did
did say guidance.
say guidance. He got it in. Roll
Good thing.
1d4. 18.
So you do see in the padlock itself, there does look to be some form of mechanism that can potentially be disarmed with thieves' tools. But
I point
also,
out-
it looks like if the lock is picked and failed, the trap would go off.
So
fun.
there's a little bit of pressure, but there's a disarming thing here that we could do. But also, if you fail, it'll go off regardless if we disarm
You
it. If you
see
fail.
like a tiny little capsule in there that looks like it's right up against the lock pins, and that if you hit it by accident while picking it, it's going to go off.
Okay. I explained that to him.
I
So
clap an arm on the shoulder and say, "You got this," and then step.
Ripple, give me a high, I mean, not
Okay.
Ripple, sorry,
Two.
Brixham, give me a high five and then back away.
Best high
you
five.
can't take away
Guidance
this high five,
And
and
then
I
I
swing
shut the
in for
door.
a regular high five.
I
Kreezor's
push
in the
him
back,
away.
just-
When he goes to push, I lower my arm and high five him, and then get pushed away.
You got it. Yeah, no, I think that big right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Open the door. You got this. No, I'm gonna shut it again.
Or 10 feet.
I'm only level 1 rogue, so like.
Whoa!
You so expertly pick the lock, you actually are able to get the capsule out without damaging it. And now you have a
So expertly
capsule.
picked the lock, you relocked it.
You have a capsule filled with a form of gas.
Or tab falls off the other side.
You know what? I like that you got a
with-
1 on the help check because the god disapproves of this.
The capsule itself, you're able to tell just through your natural use of Poisoner's Kit. If you were to condense it could be put on a weapon. The way it works is it would deal 2d6 necrotic damage on a 15 con save and would slow the target. Now, you are able to study it and know that if you had gotten this poison, this neurotoxin slows the target until cured every long rest. So,
We mean every long rest.
so if it was a player that got it, you would have been slowed
Permanently?
until someone cured it. Yes, it's one of the every 24 hours your speed goes down slowly unless it's cured.
Oh,
Which
damn.
there are other ways to there are many ways to cure it.
We
But
could
yes,
have put
it's
you in a wheelchair, buddy.
I'm excited.
I feel like someone would have tried a way to cure it
This
before
is
that.
why we should always use a mage to lockpick a door. That firebolt would have taken this fucking door right off the hinges.
Maybe.
But yes, the door opens up.
I'm gonna give the capsule
Inside.
to Brixham so he can use it in his.
You can condense it
Alchemy.
down and actually put
Yeah,
it on a
stuff.
weapon.
This should go to Kreezor with his arrows, so you don't have to go up and hit anyone.
In the center of the room sits a vat of glowing mist-like material marked Cure-All. The vat itself has that glowing kind of form in it, and as you look at your notes from the doc, you know that this is a form of concentrated radiation. You see a desk to the far side of the east wall with a series of pictures that look so old they must have been before the end of time. Each one is a detailed picture of the human brain itself, breaking down each section. You see a cage that you would know from the notes would have been where he would have held the various Belmonts over time as he was testing. You see a dead body in that cage. It looks like a pure skeleton hanging off.
Did the Belmonts have their own version of dog tags, like a Belmont sigil and a silver chain
They
or whatever?
do actually have. Yes, they do. You do not see a dog tag on this Belmont.
Can I do another?
Confirm
I'm
it
gonna
was,
stand
but
shoulder to shoulder with a Nom, and I'm gonna do another investigation check for any traps in that room, or
Sure.
hidden enemies.
You can have guidance on that, Ripple.
I would love guidance on that. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Anytime, brother.
Family.
okay.
So
you are able to see there's no traps, and to the point you're actually able to see what looks like a very good you see a note that talks about the cure on the desk specifically. You see cure on the desk that will detail what you would need for it.
Is it the far desk or the one on the right?
Far desk to the right.
Okay, I'm going over there. It's clear, everybody. It's clear, and I go in and I start reading the cure.
So you see that this goes through if you take 1 ounce of distilled radiation, concentrated radiation, and you mix it with exactly that's what's in the vat is concentrated radiation. And you mix it with exactly 1/2 ounce of gunpowder that has been chilled for 1 hour. Then heat the slurry up until it glows bright orange. One can eat this concoction to counteract feral ghoulism, to cure from this disease.
How many of those ingredients do I see in this room?
So in this room itself, you see the concentrated radiation. You do see a note that there are specific containers to take this radiation in the very top of the building in another study.
God damn it.
Where the concentrated radiation is so potent that any normal container would be eaten through almost instantly.
And there are none in this room.
You can you dip an arrow in it, and as you take it out, it's not there. Like it just melts away.
It just ate the whole head.
Yeah.
I kind of like look at everybody else and like I had to try. Like
that's fair. That's science. Write your results down. Sorry, it's science if you write it down. Write it down.
Oh wait, don't I need to try it a second time for verification?
Yes, but also write it down.
Ripple, give me your wand.
No. Just to confirm, there are no vessels for it in here. They are in a different room.
Correct. All the way at the top of this building.
I put my fingers to the bridge of my nose and sigh. I look at a Nom and like, what are the odds that we won't get attacked running to that steady and coming back here?
At this point, the minute meteors go away, so you know you've been down here for roughly 10 minutes.
Yep. That's fair.
Nice.
Very close to 0.
Because if we thought that we wouldn't be attacked, I could haste Kreezor and we could just send him and get out of here.
Yeah, I don't love that option. I would like backup as I start running.
All right, everybody, let's go as fast as we can. We're gonna want as many containers as we can carry too, because we need to get no ears.
All right, who wants a boost?
I'm gonna cast.
Row me.
Isn't there a rope? Did Anam tie a rope down?
He did.
Yeah.
I did.
I tie the rope to
That's
my
less
stomach.
fun.
Throw me with the rope. I'm like a ball on a string. Ah, wait.
I'm gonna use up a second level spell. Oh no, we're all running normal. Never mind, it doesn't help me.
Okay, so you all make your way back to the top. No Years meets you there. Did you find anything? You find anything useful? Find anything good?
We didn't find how to cure ghoulism, but we found how to cure feral ghoulism. But we need
That's good enough.
we need to get special containers from up here back down there. Also, if you could shore up specifically the southeast wing of this building, so that specific area does not collapse.
Oh,
we can harvest more later.
He does not do a very good job. I'm sorry, but he does say he's going to try. You look out to the east, and he's like, "I mean, I can definitely do that. That is a room full of radiation, though. So you guys be careful in there. You get through there fast, and you probably won't get that bad of an issue. Just gotta run."
We're not going. Oh, is the room that we have to go to has?
And
a
he
bunch
just
of
walks into it just normally and just starts trying to work on the wall.
I
But yes, this room is filled to the brim with radiation. Stepping in it,
the closer I get to this, the more my teeth tingle.
yes.
What room
I don't
are
understand.
from the notebook that I read? Do I know that we have to go into?
So the stairs to go up to the upper floors are to the east.
Oh, so we do have
Never
to go through the
eat
radiation.
soggy. Okay, they're in this.
There was a
I'm
window.
assuming that's why it's colored in that. Yeah.
Yes, I forgot to put the fog on the map. That looks cool,
Oh,
so
I
I
thought we
just
just
wrote
gave
it.
Trezor a crayon.
These are our stairs.
Correct.
Look, I
Um.
have issues with the building department, but I would not agree that these are up to code.
They're
I can-
not. OSHA would not
so-
approve.
Are there any holes in the floor that we could climb through to get to the
Do an
second
investigation check.
floor?
I'm close enough to you, guidance.
Hell yeah.
There's technically a wall there. You have to go through the door.
One,
Ripple
two,
took the only actual door. He could have walked into the open because there's no walls here.
I was gonna say I have no idea where I'm supposed to go in here, so I was just kind of barging through.
So 27. Are there any holes in the floor that we could crawl
So you
through?
do see roughly here there is a hole. So a much shorter distance. You might get a little bit of radiation, but not much.
Who's gonna go before? I point out the hole and I go. I will cast enlarge on whomever is gonna climb through, so they can just go through.
They're 20.
wants-
This.
Can I yell dibs and just?
Yeah. The ceilings
Okay.
are 20. It's a pretty big area. It's a 20-foot ceiling from here.
Let me go to my spells then. And boy, this
Enlarge doesn't make me way more, right?
it just allows you to
Makes you
hold
large.
more, do more damage, and you are a larger creature. So I'm assuming you could just pull yourself through the hole. That's correct, right? Like since he's big. he
Yeah,
can just-
I mean, it's so you're a large creature. You would be you'd fill up a 10 by 10 square. I would let you have to do an acrobatics or an athletics check to try and jump up through the hole.
Well,
just 'cause it is
so
a higher
knowing
ceiling.
that, would it be better for him to have haste and do that, or would it be better?
I mean,
for
I
Well,
get
haste would let
haste
him
and
run to
sprint
the
for
stairs and
yeah.
go up there. Yeah. You do know.
Gotcha.
So there is also in the notes that is a 3, and you saw from the outside. It's 3 stories. The third story is just in the center, so pretty much above you right now. You don't see any holes in the ceiling above you. The only holes seem to be there. You could try and make your own holes since you know it is a falling down building. There is a floor directly above where you are standing, Ripple and Brixham.
If we could make a hole, we could send somebody up with enlarge and drop a rope down, so that we don't.
You might, yeah, because you know
I
that this
mean-
building would be pretty easy to make a hole in at this point.
I could probably.
It would
always
also
blast
maybe
a
hurt the
hole.
integrity of it, but
That's fair. If. All right. Trying to think here. What if, Brixham? If you were the tallest of all of us, do you think that you could make a hole in the ceiling with Mother?
Yes. Mother's good at making holes.
He actually could do it probably better than anyone because he has the shotgun feature. He could just.
All right.
Hit and then boom.
Then I'm gonna cast enlarge on, no longer on Kreezor. Cast it on Brixham.
Sure.
And.
So it's gonna have to be out here because it's a little bit too of a small spot in this little tiny spot.
That's fair. That's fair. But we're gonna wherever he's gonna do it, we're obviously gonna just be standing in that room, so we don't have to run 30 feet to go do the thing.
Okay, so he's here.
Let me use up the.
He enlarges.
Cast spell.
It doesn't matter. I don't know why it makes you roll the save because it sounds like it's you're.
Yeah, I was hoping though that if I cast it, it would automatically give him the 1d4 bonus. But yes.
You'd have to do it till he failed possibly, but it's fine. I got it. He's good. So yeah, you are able to, with Mom, you're able to shoot a hole. You do hear the building groan some more. And then you would do an athletics or acrobatics check to
throw me up.
Jump yourself as high as you can and get up into the others. Get into the second floor.
Is it acrobatics or?
Yeah, one of the two. Or athletic.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Yeah.
Sure.
And if this doesn't work, I have another. No, fine.
Okay, you're good. You had a feeling if it didn't work, all you would be doing is maybe wasting a little bit of time. You could have potentially tried it till it worked, but you were able to do a first try. You definitely go up to the other floor. You see what looks like a burnt out room above you, but you're able to drop a rope down and then secure it. And then we will put you all up there.
What up? Beam me up, Scotty.
Which brings me to
Scotty never knows that Fiona and me.
Do it in my band every Sunday.
Scotty.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't tell Scotty.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Brixham is large on this scene too.
Can we all agree that Eurotrip was?
It's a banger.
It still holds up in like a interesting way.
So everyone is able to go up through this hole in the ceiling, through the rope. You see a very burnt out room with another set of rickety stairs leading up. There is no radiation in this room. But as Brixham and everyone turns around, you see what looks like an almost see-through version of a woman sitting at this table staring at the wall. Not moving, not paying attention.
Well, hello there, weary traveler.
Jesus. Can I
does not turn around.
Hand over Ripple's mouth?
I'm chaotic good. I'm going to do these things.
Brixham, who's your friend?
So she didn't turn around, but you do see she materializes slightly more when you said something. Like it knows that you're there now, but you see on the back of a Belmont coat of arms on the back of what her jacket that she is wearing.
I'm going to out loud explain that we're here.
Can I make a mad dash for the stairs?
That we're here on the behalf of the Belmonts to learn how to cure feral ghouls, and that was what was done to her was not fair.
Okay. So we'll have Ripple. You can roll a persuasion check, and Kreezor, you could make a mad dash for the stairs right after Ripple makes that, if you would like, depending on what happens here.
Fair. I do wish that I had Gabagulio do this though, but
yeah, I was just like I can't even use a luck point on Ripple.
You could have said that. I mean, if you want to add to it,
I don't think I can.
Jesus, what a terrible roll!
She does. Okay, so you turn around and you see like a deathly face. She does not say words, but she doesn't look convinced. She hasn't quite started attacking yet. But she looks like she is starting to get aggressive at the sign. She doesn't seem to believe you. No words.
Step into the frame.
Just silence and anger as she reaches for her weapon.
And I say, "No, put the weapon down." And is No Ears with us?
No Ears is currently trying to work poorly on the first floor. He rolled a 3. He's not doing much.
We came here with a ghoul, I swear. He's just...
Okay.
And then I kind of like look over towards from where we came from. Busy.
You see her hand pause right before she almost reaches for her weapon, and you can roll a persuasion check.
And I'm
Can I
going to
slip him
dump
a little
my
high
last...
five?
While
I'm
he's explaining that,
Guidance.
can I give him advantage by pointing to my feral ghoul wound?
No, because you already failed your persuasion check.
That's
Fair,
okay.
fair,
I got a luck
no.
point. That'll give me advantage anyway, but I like the
You
cunning.
also can use your once daily advantage on persuasion checks that you have from your patron.
Okay, let's use that one so I can keep the luck point for a little bit longer because I've only got one left.
And then still have to use
25.
All right.
Okay. So as Creaser looks like he's about to make a mad dash for the stairs after seeing her turn around aggressively, she, without saying any words, takes her hand off of her weapon and just kind of sits there staring. Her expression goes away from anger. It is completely expressionless as she just looks, and you see a small tear roll down her face, and then she disappears.
That works too. As a question, in case we find another one of these, do I have any reason to believe that they would know who No Ears is? Is it worth bringing up the name?
No, because it would be the same
ghouls?
as like No Ears doesn't have any.
He doesn't have any ties to this place.
He doesn't have any ties to
Okay.
this place. He doesn't have any ties to any organization that you know of as well. Like,
Okay.
he's just a ghoul in the wastelands.
And
I'm
she's
also...
a Belmont ghost.
The next
Yes.
one.
Nicely
The
done, Julio.
next
He's
one we
just a
find-
ghoul. She's just a Belmont ghost. Can it
And
get
right
any more
before-
obvious?
Right before she turns around and you see her disappear, you see a note on her back that says "Subject
Pick
30."
me.
What?
Subject 30.
Well,
The
he
next
did
one.
test. The person who was here did test on Belmonts, and apparently there was a lot more than 4 he did tests on.
The next one we find, I'm going to convince them
I
that the
can't
ghoul
count
in
that
my
high. Is that
name
more than
counts.
6?
Yes.
It is more than 6.
It is. Nicely done.
You get a feeling, Brixham, that if you're large, you won't be able to make it up these stairs.
I thought that. I'll keep guard. But as
You can
Ripple
only be
goes
big
by,
for-
I'm gonna.
you can only be big for 10 minutes. I can
Is it a
just let you-
concentration spell?
I can
It is
release it
concentration.
if you don't want to be
Yeah.
big anymore.
I gotta like it.
Yeah, he always. Of course he does.
But I will give you guidance for a minute, Ripple, as you walk by. On
Since we're doing that,
on
guidance on
intelligence
what
check.
check?
Intelligence
Ooh. Good old
I'm gonna go
2024.
I'm going to peek my head up the stairs and investigate the 3rd floor without actually going up to the 3rd floor.
So the 3rd floor that you see upstairs, you look up the stairs and you see what looks like a metallic room, a room coated in metal. And the room at the top is dilapidated build of this building is seems to be coated in some form of metal. It seems to have stood the test of time and looks the most stable out of any room you've seen in this building, even though the supports that are underneath it seem to be crushing and slowly starting to tumble and fall apart as this building is groaning. You are able to look and see what looks like a large object on that floor itself. And that is it. You don't see any doors by just looking up the stairs or any way that it seems to lead.
Is the large object the jar?
You'd have to go upstairs to actually investigate the object more.
Fine. I go up the stairs and roll and investigate it.
Who's going up the stairs? It's a different map. So who's going up the stairs?
I don't want to lose sight of him, but I don't want to. It's like I would want to go up the stairs as much as the angle allows me to continue to see him, because I can huck an Eldritch Blast from forever away. So I don't want to lose sight of him.
I could put some
but I don't
people
wanna
on
be
the
there.
stairwell.
Everybody but Brixham and Gabagulio then?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going up.
Because yeah, Krazor can be invisible. I guess I could. Is it dark? I could be invisible too.
It is currently it has officially turned into nighttime. Yes.
If it's dim out, I can use invisibility without using a pact slot, and I can just go with.
I would have an advantage on invisibility if Mike rules that the basement is similar enough in destroyed building terms to the upstairs.
And I would have $1.3 billion if I win the lottery.
What did you say? No, the moon. So you wouldn't have invisibility because there is still a moon.
Yeah, I wouldn't have invisibility, but
it's not the same as this. Carapace would help you with it. Yeah, because you're in dim light. You're just not in dark vision required light.
Destroyed building close enough to destroyed building.
Yeah, it's so destroyed that the moon very easily shines through.
So maybe what I'll do that before you walk up the stairs, Ripple. If you can carry me on your shoulders, I'll go invisible, and then no one will just know that I'm there with you, and I can just blast them in the face.
I can't carry anyone. We're gonna start with that.
I'm a gnome.
I have strength 10.
Hold on, did I write my weight
Actually, you
down?
know what? I probably could hold you because since I'm a wizard, I
weigh 40 pounds.
Yeah, I'm actually not holding anything.
Yeah, and I weigh 40
I'm holding
pounds.
the pearl and a diamond and some robes. I probably could carry you up the stairs.
I could even walk up the stairs and then get on you.
What am I holding that weighs so much? I'm 64 of 150 pounds.
I don't think
very heavy rope.
Currently.
How much money you got?
None. What weighs so much?
Money. I don't actually know.
I have 1 gold.
I bet you're. How many books do you have?
Well, so we haven't actually
It's
been
what's in your backpack. Open up your backpack. Click on the backpack icon. You have a lot of stuff in your backpack.
Alchemy.
A lot of stuff.
Well, so first of all, I'm gonna call
you have the
this
alchemy jug.
shit. 1 book weighs 5 pounds.
Yeah.
I don't question it. It's the way it is. Anyway.
It weighs less than a lamp.
Hey, at this point it doesn't matter because we're not even caring about encumbrance.
I'm holding 14 pounds of weapon oil.
That's fine.
Which should be divvied up amongst
Who's
the group.
going up the stairs?
Are you gonna
What's exactly happening?
Up the stairs.
Are you gonna carry me?
Kreezor's up the stairs.
Kreezor, Ripple, and Anamba. Is everyone else? Are everyone else staying below?
I'm gonna guard the bottom stairs in case more of those things come back. But if Ripple needs me, drop the spell and I'll just come up the stairs.
Okay. Gabagulio, are you like a couple feet on the stairs?
It
couple
depends.
Feet down, trying to be in between the two parties.
If he's gonna carry me, I'll be wherever he is. If he's not, then I'll probably.
Why is he carry? What is current? I don't understand why that came up.
It's like a Yoda thing.
He just wants someone to carry him.
If I'm invisible and I'm sitting on his shoulders, if he gets into trouble, I can agonizing blast the thing 10 feet back.
I will cradle him in my arms, but it's also going to involve me stroking his curly hair.
I was more looking to protect the wizard than just be carried around.
Okay, so Gabagulio, I'm gonna say no because I don't want you to start totem polling.
Okay, that's a fair ruling. That I'm gonna stay in sight of Brixham, but up the stairs. If he's big now, so that should be possible. I think.
Is the rule you can only totem pole if it's size differential?
No, I just don't want totem polling. That just gets crazy. Brixham is not actually technically on this map, but I have him up here because
can we totem pole when we're enlarged so that we ride our brothers like mech suits?
He can throw you.
I want to
no,
do
I
want
to be Brixham's left pauldron that casts fireball.
I just want to make like the Megazord from Power Rangers.
There is no totem polling.
Can we Megazord like in Power Rangers, but brothers?
Family.
If we say family enough times,
your final form is just one mech.
I want to be the left arm.
Okay, so on this floor you see 4 supporting pillars. You see what looks like a red set of sticks of explosives next to the door to the right that you see, which seems to be a very, very secure vault door-esque door. Inside of this, it looks like a cylindrical container, and you see the very, very various trace amounts of gunpowder in it.
So
as you walk up the stairs and walk around, you hear a banging on the other side of the door to your right.
And the door to our
Ripple.
right.
Are you gonna hello weary travel with him?
Well, that depends on what they look like. But if they look like they're going to bum rush us, no. I'm going to investigate the room for traps and any machinations, levers, switches, pressure plates.
You're doing an investigation check.
While
Good
he's
guidance.
doing that,
Hasn't
I'm
been a minute
going
yet.
to awaken mind to Brixham, so I don't even have to speak should he need to come up. I can just telepath.
So did I?
Sure.
Do I have a 1d4 bonus from this or no? I can't.
Yes, because it's investigation is intelligence, right? Or is it wisdom?
No, I was asking if Brixham was helping me.
He guidance
gave you
you
wisdom.
before you went up the
Yeah,
stairs.
yeah.
Oh, right. That
Ooh,
was
more
whatever.
telepathy. 7 hours of telepathy.
All of the telepathy.
Thank
I'm
God.
gonna go
Okay.
fill
Well,
his
that's
screen.
You look around the room and you don't see any traps. It looks like whatever the door is to the right is very much sturdy. And the banging you hear on the other side doesn't seem... you don't see dents being made in the door. The thing you see on the ground to the right does look like just a bundled series of explosives that you're currently standing on top of.
Can I put that in my backpack?
Is this? I'm assuming this is the door and not this thing. This is a window. I'm assuming.
Yeah, so that is a window. You actually can't see into that room. It seems to be boarded up with some sort of metal casing around it.
Is there any easy way to remove the casing that I can see that doesn't involve lighting these explosives off?
I don't want to do that.
Me neither. It's a
might.
sensitive room.
Do I have any sense of which support beams we could take out strategically, or would I just be whack-a-moling that if it came to it?
So technically this is the top floor. As long as you don't take down the entire room, it's not going to really do much to the structure of the building itself.
Is Brixham still big?
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't... What is it, a minute? Or is it 10 minutes?
10 minutes. Well, what I was getting
Okay.
at is, you know what would be easier than blowing
You just
up a
can't
metal...
get up the stairs while big.
No. This is perfect. We don't want to go upstairs. What if we went to the room below that?
Brixham just pulls the door through the floor.
No, if he made a hole in the floor that provided that room's also not metal.
You haven't seen the bottom. With your 17 investigation, I will save you the time. You're able to see that the room for the metal casing of the one to the right seems to curve down below it. Like, if you went from the bottom, it would also be metal.
So it'd be also...
You never saw that room specifically because you skipped through it.
Yeah. I wonder if Mike remembered to lock the door. He did. And I don't have the melt metal ability.
The banging continues from the other side, and you actually, for the first time, see the door bow slightly outward.
Is Anam able to, like...
Can we open that door?
Yeah,
I'm going to move backwards.
It is currently locked.
It's metal boarded. So is there any way to...
metal.
Is there any way to remove the metal bars or fasteners at all without using the explosives?
It would be a difficult check, but do you think you could use a set of thieves' tools on each one? Or if you have, I don't know if anyone has a screw.
Because I know I cast fire spells, and a lot of my fire spells have AoE. I'm going to pick up the explosives so that they're not sitting right there.
So you're picking up, you're picking up the explosives.
Are they trapped? I've been rolling investigation nonstop.
You did roll an investigation, and that's you roll an investigation check.
Roll a new investigation check. Okay.
Yeah, I'll have you roll a new investigation check. This one does not have guidance because it's on the next.
Roll 7 more investigation checks.
16.
Is guidance on? Is new guidance on the next check? It goes away.
I didn't roll guidance on this one.
Choose a skill until the end of the spell. Okay, so you actually do get it. Roll a d4. Because it is a chosen skill for a full minute. It doesn't go away anymore because you have to choose the skill.
I said roll 1d4.
That was roll a quarter of a d4.
What the fuck?
Slash roll 1d4.
18.
Okay, it is
I got 18.
You do not see any traps.
I pick up the bundle.
Okay. So
I said I was going to do it, and I did look at it.
Sure. So you pick up the bundle, and as you pick it up, you see that there is a cord on the floor that seemed to be very well hidden that goes over to the gunpowder that is in the machine. And as you pick it up, it is set to the point where any form of movement in the cord will cause some form of a spark. I need both Ripple and Cruiser to make a dexterity saving throw, as a couple things are about to happen.
Oh God.
I would like to cut that cord.
So
I would like to
You
cast
cannot.
a cold spell on the cord.
what do I see?
It is almost so you see
see
Ripple
God.
pick it up and you see an explosion. Ripple's gonna
soon as-
save.
As soon as I start to see the explosion, I'm gonna say something to Brixham telepathically. Let me speak. Oh fuck!
I have
Caesar's
to
gonna
spell
take-
the drop.
20 damage. Ripple's gonna take 10 fire damage
I did
as the door
Make a
itself
concentration save.
explodes open.
I will note I did so many pretty good investigation checks prior to that happening.
You did.
I rolled
You did.
3 above
It was
16.
a 20.
Make a
It was
con
a
save.
DC 20.
It was a DC 20. My passive is fucking 19. Oh.
So
It's
both of
investigation,
you
not
keep
perception.
concentration.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not that
Yeah.
investigating.
Well, I will say my passive investigation was 22.
That's true.
Too bad it wasn't a passive check.
That is also true.
It's also happened, so
And-
he's not going to take it back.
It's true. I'm not taking it back. Through the door is what looks like a younger version of the thing that you saw running across the wastelands very quickly.
Oh,
And
Oh, good thing it wants to just get outside and return to the wastelands.
we're going to
We'll let
roll
it
for
pass.
initiative.
very important though.
Did it
Did
take
he
any
drop
damage from
concentration?
the explosion?
It did not.
It's
He
right
didn't-
here.
It was
didn't drop
sheltered behind a
concentration
door.
But he
door
got
hit
hit.
it.
Does he have a choice? Like he took damage.
What do you? Oh no, he rolled a real concentration check. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Ripple?
he did.
Concentration checks were rolled. Who are you talking about? Gabaguli, who are you
Ripple.
talking
The,
about?
the Yeti.
Ripple
No.
rolled concentration check already. It's
Where?
I don't know if it's privated. It's
Okay,
so whenever
okay,
you roll
okay.
it just rolls
Fair,
it between
okay.
me and it just private rolls
Yep.
it, so it
No,
doesn't
that's
have like
fine.
1,000 roll
That's
concentration
fine.
checks. He just barely passed his concentration
Okay.
check. So Brixham is still below 1 floor and enlarged. It says Yeti. It's a death claw.
May as
Was
well
it
be
its
Yeti.
concentration check was a 66,
Yeti's
or
are
its
brutal.
its dex saving throw was a 66.
The damage was 66. It did not seem to have to make a dexterity saving throw. When the blast happened, it blew the door off the hinges and helped it out. So it was shielded from the blast by the metal door. It didn't have to roll anything.
You motherfucker.
Okay, so we are going to roll for initiative. We are going to switch the music.
I don't have the music on.
And it's going to be Anam and Gabagulio to start. Or unless
Gabagulio,
Anam
do
wants
you
to
wanna
switch with anyone.
Sure.
Brixham is currently off of the map
Okay.
under the stairs and enlarged. He
Well,
did
he
hear the
just hear a
explosion, though.
massive
He
explosion.
just heard and then a giant roar let out by this creature.
Frank, I would mail you $2 in the mail to switch with you.
I think.
Oh, if you want to
should
go
switch-
first, then absolutely.
Well, hold on.
Well,
I
I'm
think
gonna
you
take
should
the
switch with.
disengage action and move.
I think
I
you
would
should
like to
switch
raise
to
it to
Brixham.
$4.
If you were to switch with Brixham, then I could go first and tell him Ripple could drop concentration.
I mean, Brixham knows something happened, and it's up to Ripple to drop concentration on a large if
I
he
could-
wants to.
yeah.
True,
I
but
could
he
drop
can do
He
that.
can do that
concentration.
anytime.
I could drop
Yeah.
a concentration as a non-action, but the big thing
You can
is,
do it
I would
now.
love to take a primary action disengage and just not be mainlining a death claw as a wizard.
Yeah, I'll switch with you.
Thank you. You don't
I
even have to
would
send me
not
$2.
like to make-
I'll do
Okay,
it for free.
so you are at 21. You are at 11. Okay.
All right.
So it's Gabagoolio and Ripple can go at the same time?
There's no... Gabagoolio can basically take his turn because I don't really have a bonus. Oh, no, I do have a bonus action. Oh, that's amazing.
You do have a bonus action. You're using your main action to...
No, I don't even... Do I even need to...
You technically could. You still have Expeditious Retreat. You could technically just... But then you would only be able to cast...
no, that I would still take a attack of opportunity, so that doesn't help me. Nope, I will...
Yeah, because Expeditious Retreat is just dash.
Yeah, so I will primary action disengage, and then
This thing in the center, by the way, is like blown open completely. The explosion kind of rippled it back to it. It was able to contain the blast so Anam didn't get hit, but the dynamite blows up, and then whatever gunpowder was in there kind of rippled back. And this thing, the engine in the center is bloated out.
It ripples back.
Hey.
So you're telling me there's no more gunpowder either?
That is what he's telling me.
No, but gunpowder is rare, but it's, you know, the Belmonts have a good amount of guns. It is less than a day's travel to get back, but you would be getting back at sunrise. To put that in specifics.
Anywho.
Unless you went quickly, then you could get back before. Then you could get back before sunrise.
Anywho, I am going. That is the end of my turn. Is disengage and move
Okay.
over.
Then it is.
Pay
wait a minute.
respects for Quizor.
There we go. Gabagoolio, it's your turn.
I'm gonna tell Brixham that. I guess I don't know what the crazy thing outside looked like. I'm just gonna say there's a thing up here.
You know it's a Deathclaw because you saw an adult one in the wastes, and you were told by No Eyes that you could probably take out a juvenile, though it would be difficult. Don't you dare ever face an adult one, though, because it will murder you.
And this is an adult one or a young one?
This looks like a juvenile one. This looks smaller than the one that you saw on the wastes.
I'm going to say Baby Deathclaw, 3 o'clock. And I'm going to immediately Witch Bolt it.
Okay.
Yeah. And we will spend the last luck point here. No, I can't. This is a... Oh, wait. What is going on
It's a D20 test.
Oh, I
So
still
you can-
have... Can you end my concentration on Hadar?
Oh, yeah. I can do that. Let me go in here, do this, and then go... Boop.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There we go. And... Let me just... Yeah, +7 to hit. So I'm going to give myself advantage on this. Oh!
That does not hit. It is fast enough that it just dodges out of the way. As it goes in and it hits the wall in the back of the room that it was in. You look look into the room, it looked like it was a wooden inside with a metal casing around it.
It's going to do damage later still, so that's...
Yes.
That's
so,
okay.
like, even though it dodges out of the way of the main blast, the crackling energy is able to still clip its top, like, fins and course into its being.
Unfortunately, though, that's all I've got.
Okay. Krezor, it is within melee range.
I like that you tell me that before I just immediately run away.
That's why I had a feeling that was going to be the first reaction. And because you don't have, is it sharpshooter? It would be disadvantage if you tried to hit it with a bow.
I have opinions on your opinions.
I believe in you, brother.
Does level 1 rogue get bonus action disengage?
2 is cunning action.
Son of a
I know, right?
It's the real big bummer about taking rogue as a secondary class is
You have to get to 3, and then it really starts taking off.
I'm still gonna do it.
Okay. So you go.
I
It is
feel like
going to make
standing here
a
is
claw
probably
attack against you.
Worst idea.
There's a 24 to hit
That one might do it.
for 14 damage as it slashes right across the center of your carapace. you are able to get away from it and maintain concentration on Hunter's Mark.
That hurt a lot, boys.
Yikes.
In future, if you're gonna do that, cast Hunter's Mark after.
He didn't. It's still up because it's an hour concentration. As long as he doesn't drop it, he can just bonus action move it around. He doesn't have to use another spell slot.
Oh.
So I'm gonna get all the way back to the back of
You're gonna
the
move your
room at
fast
this
speed,
point. Yep.
running away as fast as you can.
Yeah.
You almost get thrown
Really?
off balance down the stairs, but you're able to recorrect yourself and get into the corner.
Well, I'm staggering here with the blood loss.
I'm just gonna wave at the Deathclaw.
I'm gonna
It waves back and
yeah,
smiles.
wave your red
Nice.
flesh. I'm gonna
I think this is my new best friend.
hollow point this sucker.
Okay.
Oh shoot, I actually clicked
No,
the
don't hurt
one that
my
I had made, and I don't think that one actually works properly, so I'm gonna do this.
We'll see what happens. Okay, then you have to do the
Yeah,
next one.
we're gonna just do it manually. Boop.
That does not hit. This is going to be an interesting combat,
Surprise
folks.
me. Tell me it hits. Okay. Second one. Surely I can't roll worse, right?
Well, how do you say that?
Okay.
Okay, that does
That's
hit.
a lot better. Okay.
It looks like it's just about to
Cool.
dodge out of the way, but you were able to clip its shoulder with this, and make sure to add your +5 damage and your Hunter's Mark damage.
All right. So 1d6 for the Hunter's Mark +5. Boop.
That'll hit for full damage.
And I don't get a sneak attack because there's no ally next to it. Son of a bitch.
Correct.
I would like to dread ambusher that as well,
Roll your 2d6.
because.
I'm sorry, he's immune to psychic damage. Just kidding. I
Oh
wouldn't
no!
I'm leaving.
Frank, just leave.
I would actually like to bonus action dash and tumble down the stairs instead.
Okay, there we go. Oh, nope.
Oh look, he's still healthy.
No, that's wrong.
Plus
Here.
Monkey the Monk.
No. I did the math the wrong way. It's this. There we go.
You actually gained health when you did that.
Freezor, just stop.
Why
Oh,
is he
wait a minute.
rude?
No, I didn't even have to
Why when
do
I
that. It
mouse
auto
over,
took
does it
off
say
the damage.
overhealed?
No, I didn't have to do that. It auto took off the damage. There's no cheating here.
Oh
It says,
my God.
yeah. Okay, so that is your turn. He is going to, for his turn, look at the four of you since Brixham is still large and in charge. And he is going to run. You're going to see the same sparks, but in less intensity, course through his legs that you saw the adult Deathclaw right before he did a dash. He's going to run over to Ripple. He is going to, in one fell swoop, I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check as he is going to start by trying to grapple you.
He's gonna plug you into the ceiling like a light bulb.
Forgot that I get advantage to all checks I don't care for.
That's how that works. He did roll a 1, but it is a skill check, so that doesn't. It still beats you with a 12. So you are
Not a one was
grappled.
an automatic failure.
Not on an ability check. Only on hits and only on attacks. So he is going to grab you with his right hand. With his left hand, he's going to use his entire force to create a hole in the wall to the side of you, and he is going to throw you full force out of this building.
Because you didn't wave at him.
me next.
I have to delete this wall. So this is 60 feet up. You're going to go
Jesus
there.
Christ.
I'm gonna react.
He's going to-
Featherfall.
Sure. So then you take no damage from
Can you
this.
cast
but
that
you are.
on me as well?
Are you also coming with me? Because
I don't know what's
He takes
I
out
can
that
target. I
chunk
can
of
target
wall.
5 people, so I target all of us for this.
Sure. Well, you can't target Brixham because Brixham is underneath the floor. And is it concentration?
No.
It is not. That's even better. So he's still enlarged. Are you going to keep it, though? He's still in a spot where Brixton wouldn't be able to hit him unless he came up the stairs. So are you going to keep concentration on enlarged?
I'm going to keep concentration up until I feel him want to not have it. If I feel the resistance...
He can't... you can't... I mean, I know you're... You know what? You're family. I'll allow you to feel if he doesn't want enlarge anymore.
I
There's
feel like
your
you
family.
would know if somebody's struggling against your spell.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know that you stay
Your
connected
family.
to them.
That's
Well,
what matters.
because I'm concentrating on it. So if all of a
wait.
sudden I feel the target resist, it is me concentrating on it, right?
Didn't an Anam psychically link us?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you guys can just talk psychically for a little bit. You can just
Hey,
tell
Rebel,
him
can
I
you
stopped.
drop enlarge for me?
I stop enlarged on
Over.
my fall.
Okay, so it would take where you are. You would be up right in front of Gabagulio with 20 feet of movement used. And this is what you would see. There is a wall. Ripple, you can't actually see Ripple. Ripple would have to back up a little bit because he went over the
Ripple?
building.
I don't have any choice of where I am.
Correct.
Guys, where's Ripple? And then I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna bonus action heal. Oh man.
Peter looks like he's hurt a lot from
Okay, we're
that
gonna
explosion.
Yeah, you got to put enough energy into me
Like
to
chunks
survive
of
a 60-foot
carapace have
fall.
fallen off. And also he had a claw chunk just taken out of him.
Do I still have a claw piece in me though? Because that's kind of cool.
No, actually, he didn't leave any of his claws in you.
So the death claw did all the damage it could to you without doing anything cool at all.
You do see those wounds close up and the singes start to go away as Brixham offers a healing word to you. You're reinvigorated.
I mean, I feel like I could survive a 3-story fall now.
And so before you move, as you're offering out your healing word, as a reaction to the spell that is being cast, he is going to let out a terribly deafening scream, and Brixham needs to make a Constitution saving throw. As he targets you, and you can almost see the air move around as it vibrates. You are able to completely shrug it off. You feel that the sound was about to pop your eardrums, but you are able to, just the hardiness of your character, you're able to resist it.
And then
you have the rest of your turn.
Shrug it off, and then I'm gonna pop Spirit Guardians on myself. No, I can't because I did a spell already. Sorry, I'm thinking about just.
That's true.
Can't hit him. Oh, can you delete that?
Yeah, you would need. Yes, I can delete that.
So I was here.
So you have. You
I'm
could if you moved. You have 30 feet, right? You could do 2 diagonals and get up to him if you want to smack.
Okay. Yeah, I want to smack him.
That'll hit.
And then we'll do the he takes explosion damage, right?
He can take the 1d4 explosion damage. You can shatter your mace, and then he'll do. Essentially, because it's a single target, you hit him, shatter the mace past him, and as it comes back in, the shards hit him in his back. So roll 1d4 for me.
2 more
For
points.
2 damage. Okay. Wait. At the end of your turn, for its legendary action, it is going to just make a simple claw attack against you in rebuttal. That is a 17. I believe that meets.
It hits.
Okay. For 18 points of damage. If you'd like to roll concentration. Wait, you don't have anything concentrating on. It was Spirit Guardians. But you're not
Yeah, but I can't.
You didn't technically cast it yet. Let me remove the concentration real quick. Okay. So you take 18 points as it slashes across to your chest, leaving gashes across your midsection. And it is Anam's turn.
It really is, isn't it?
It is.
You're up, buddy.
All right. Well, I'm going to bonus action steady aim.
Let's go.
Actually, wait.
I'm waiting.
How long does that last?
Is it you moved? I think.
Oh, next tackle on your current turn. It doesn't even last as long as I thought it did.
Oh, you
Alright,
can
I'm
even go
gonna
to your next
bonus
turn.
Bonus action, steady aim.
Let's see if it hits.
Well, no, I'm not going to do that because that would be bad for me.
You'd have to step over to the side. No, you wouldn't have to.
Sick.
You're able to shoot through it. Ah, dang it. Because you actually see the psychic dagger. You can see little bits of it over the bloated object in front of you. So you kind of shoot a psychic dagger through it, and you miss just by a little bit. It just goes and hits the wall instead. Because you're actually hitting a target that you can see the outline of. What you're actually shooting for actually has to go through the object, but it's psychic dagger, so it.
What?
You have an object in front of you, but I wasn't going to make you not be able to steady aim and have to move. And the reasoning is it's a psychic dagger, so it actually goes through the object slightly.
Oh. Yeah, no, that
But that's
doesn't
what
actually
happens. You
make any
miss.
sense.
That makes sense to me.
Oh, okay. I will remember that then. I don't think you want to establish that. I'm gonna
Okay, I
move
won't
and say that I
establish that.
attacked.
But
I just for your own sanity, I don't think you want to establish that I can throw my daggers through solid objects.
sure,
I
then
think you should, but
do that and then
No, I-
regular attack.
No, I appreciate it, but like, that's dangerous.
To be
Which
fair,
is
you don't
why
know
I
how
agree.
willing he was to like 180 on that next time you ask.
That's true.
it's Mike.
I could
He-
have just let you do a cool thing
he
now
would.
and take it back when it could have become broken.
Yeah. Mike has no problem saying, actually, that was a really stupid idea.
And then
That's
I take
fair.
it back.
Well,
Okay.
the result is the same. I'm just in a slightly different space.
Then he remembered I gave him an exploding sword, and then he does it again.
Okay, and for its legendary action at the end of a Nom's turn, it is going to. It's going to make another claw against Brixham since it's the only target near him. We're at 27. For 20. God damn, that was a lot of damage. He rolled a lot. That was
just stairs.
just claws in the midsection. Large chunks of Brixham are taken out, and he does just cough up a series of blood, looking very damaged. And we go into the next round. Anam, would you like to switch with anyone before we start?
Brixham, is there any? Would you like to go before the death claw?
Oh God, yes, please.
Okay. Yes.
Brother, no, I'm safe.
By go before the death claw, he meant die first.
Okay. So Gabagolio goes first.
So what happens with the witch's bolt right off the bat?
You would just do the damage. Isn't it a bonus action?
Yes.
You take a bonus
Yeah.
action and you do the damage.
Okay, how do
That's the beauty of Witch's
How
Bolt.
do I do that? Like actually do that? Do I just recast?
Just
the
roll
spell?
1d12. I don't worry about clicking the button.
Okay.
Just say /roll 1d12 and I'll do the math.
Make yourself a macro.
You could do that too.
It's just sometimes it does work.
There probably is a way, but I don't want you to have to constantly keep
Yep.
clicking the spell and then
Yep.
click don't use resource and go through the whole shenanigans. So that's your
Okay.
bonus action. You still got your full action.
Sure was. We do still have that full action, and we can use any cantrip we want. Which
Yeah,
is
you can.
obviously going to be Eldritch Blast.
Of course.
What size is that creature?
It is large.
I'm gonna push it back 10 feet. Or ooh, wait. Yeah, no, I'm doing that. Yep, 100%.
So attack.
I'm trying. Nothing's popping up when I click my Eldritch Blast.
Isn't this the one that was broken? I feel like Eldritch Blast was broken.
Maybe.
I got you.
1d20 plus 7. And
Yeah,
I
if you
think I get
you
to
get two.
add My
Charisma.
Yeah, plus
Correct.
4 as well. Oh,
That does not hit.
yeah.
But you can roll your second one. That one looks like it's just barely about to hit, but you see the same magic go through its legs, and it's able to, as it's about to hit it, do like a last second dodge out of the way as it goes into the wall behind it. Would you like to move at all?
No, because even if I get beside Brixham, it doesn't stop anything. And right now, that can't get to me.
Oh,
I'm
so you think?
Just gonna stand here, bracing
Okay.
for impact.
Grazor.
Yes, hello. I would like to put a lot of holes in this thing. If that is alright with you.
You can sure as heck try.
I would like to do better than try. Can I do better than try on that?
No. Apparently on that one you can't, but in the next one, I think
Okay,
you can
the
do
next
better
one?
than try. I think
Next
you can do
one,
it.
though. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Um,
Sometimes it's the way the dice goes.
For
How
us,
would you like
it's
to move it
most of
on?
the time.
let's see. That is 20 feet.
Let me remove the vision from these poles because it's a pain in the butt. Take those away.
I'll go there. That way I can witness my friends dying.
Your
That's
family
true.
died.
Family.
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 I'm gonna bonus action invoke duplicity.
Nice.
I'm gonna put it 30 feet away from me over here. And I got a new ability. When it comes in, I can switch places with it. So we're gonna swap places.
Oh.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Damn. That is fantastic.
I was really
And now he's
betting
next to
on
the
shooting
child
it 10
and,
feet
like,
away.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
the
yeah, the
child,
child's
like,
fine. He's fine.
who's going to attack
And then
the
I'm gonna
child?
heal myself. Yeah, that's
I'll
fine.
attack a child.
I can make more. It's fine.
You need to read. That's actually you spend one of these. Illusion is intangible and doesn't occupy its space. Intangible. Okay.
It means it can't be
Instantly-
tangented.
The illusion is animated and mimics your expressions and gestures while taking involved. Okay. Okay.
So
I'm gonna have it roll an intelligence check at the start of its turn to see if it even notices the difference. Because I needed to see if it's something
There we
that.
go. That rolled a 1.
Because yeah, it looks just like you and does your gestures. The only thing is if it went to go hit it, it would go through it.
Okay. I healed myself, cured wounds, and that's gonna be my turn.
Sweet. Okay, let's see if this thing knows. It does know that's not
How to
you.
dance?
So what it's going to go is for Gabagulio.
oh no.
And it's going to Gabagulio. You need to make an acrobatics or a athletics check,
Oh. Okay.
as it is going to attempt to start by grappling you. It does not seem to be looking out the window though this time.
Yeah.
You resist the grapple. And as you resist the grapple, rather than do anything fancy, it's going to follow it up with just a single attack and not do
Ah,
most
damn
of what it
now
could
it's
do.
gonna hit me.
It does get one. It's a
Ah, meets
17.
it, beats it.
Did you have a 15?
Oh wait, yeah, no, I saw the number 15 and I thought that's what it rolled. Yeah, you're right.
Wow, that's consistent. For 26 damage, roll a concentration check. You succeeded
Crit.
on your concentration.
Can I get another
you
witch bolt
crit.
for free?
No, but that's all it's going to do on its turn. 26 damage.
Oh, that's it?
That's a lot. It could have. Hey, it could have done more, but it couldn't grapple. It threw someone out of the building.
But he dies, he gets removed from play all the time, so it's just kind of like,
I don't die ever.
No, he usually does stuff a lot. He doesn't go
Can I-
unconscious that often.
Can I whip this around the corner? He's like pretty big.
Yeah, you can whip it around the corner.
I'm gonna bonus action steady aim, and hopefully
Okay.
not roll like a 2. Again. I didn't.
You definitely hit. Now you can get that Vex train rolling.
All right, I'm going to. I don't know why that's rolling without. Wait, is that right? I guess that's
What?
right. It is right. I am
It does
going
24 damage. I should have done more.
to.
He doesn't have resistance to psychic damage. Why did it?
I'm gonna attempt to
Oh, it
poison
didn't actually.
him.
It didn't actually do the sneak attack damage. Let me put the 14 on
Oh,
that for the
great.
sneak attack.
I'm gonna attempt to poison it.
Okay,
It's a
Constitution.
con save.
Is a 22.
That does not succeed, believe it or not.
Okay.
I don't
You
believe it.
Throw your dagger in it, coated in poison. It goes into it and just seems to shrug it off. It does shoot into it, and you do see it wince from the psychic pain. It is still not bloodied, but it looks like it is getting close. If Kreezor can hit the broadside of a barn.
Hey, you know, look, I have been available.
Okay.
Yes.
And at the end of your turn, it is going to make a attack
Death
against
save.
Gabagoolio, the closest person to it.
I like mine better.
That is a crit.
No, it's not. You look again. Looking, just check.
So
Double check.
if
Check the
this
strength of the
somehow
manager.
does 50 damage, which it would be very, very high end. This is very, very high end.
It's
50
gonna be
with
so cool
wait,
when
wait,
we fight
wait,
this
wait,
wolf
wait, wait,
again.
wait. 50 outright. It's me.
Kills you. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And this is very high end for the roll, but I do want to make sure everyone
No, but I
realizes
did that to you
this...
once. Okay.
I know, which is also high end for the roll.
I think there's a very strong chance of happening.
Wow.
Only does 34.
Oh.
What do you mean only does 34?
Well, 50 was gonna outright kill me, no death saves. So
Yeah, that's what I'm
34 is
saying. Because he
great.
still gets a death save.
Oh,
Oh man, I feel like we're gonna go.
hold
with
on,
this
I gotta
time
minimize the deaths. There we go.
Yeah.
Wolf. I feel like we're gonna short
Um,
rest and kill this fucking time wolf.
Now it's Ripple's turn. If you step back just like 5 feet, you'd be within. We'll say we're in 65 feet, and you can see it. Now everyone can see where Ripple went as well. He just was behind
Yeah,
the building.
that
You
is
can
what
get
I
a
was
good
thinking.
an angle out of it.
My big curiosity with this is, I am gonna do it this way. I'm gonna first cast the minute meteors.
Okay, so you bonus action, the meteors whirl around you.
And then I am the very first thing is I'm going to cast 2 of them on him. Which do not
Okay.
take that or that cast spell.
Roll your. Oh, sorry, you need to do a dex save, right?
Yeah, it'll do it for me.
You should. Perfect. He's going to fail the dex save and take the full 16. He is now bloodied.
All right. So I have 4 left, and that is my turn.
You are also pretty far away from him, so you will not respond.
I'd be impressed if he jumps out of the window. It'd probably be the best for the team.
Well,
if he chases
you've
me.
seen him shout, like, ear-piercingly yell at someone as a action before, but you are
Yeah, but
very
now
far
he'd
away.
just be a
Out
demented
of range.
man in an asylum yelling at an old man with a beard outside. Like, it's not.
So at the end of your turn, you're gonna see him. You're gonna see that magic course through his legs again, and he's going to exert a little bit more than just doing a single attack, and he's going to dash over and do an attack against Kreezor in one shot,
Oh,
right over Gabagoolio's unconscious body.
just
I
just
prefer
for
the
the
20
term
feet.
semi-conscious. Between
23 for
conscious states.
20 damage. Roll a con save.
He's near conscious.
Yeah, I'm conscious adjacent.
Is this where I die?
There we go.
Hunter's Mark falls. You do get a chunk. It's pretty much the same spot. He sees where it healed over, where it was starting to actually, like, some scar tissue was falling from the healing, and he just opens that same wound right up, and blood starts running down your chest.
Well, okay.
Hey,
Okay.
he gets to do it again.
Anam, would you like to switch with anyone before we start?
I feel like Brixham going next is probably the best because he's going to be the one who's going to get to
Save the
heal.
team.
Yep. So
Okay.
no, I think I'm good.
So, Kreezor, I need you to make an athletics or an acrobatics check, as he's going to start by trying to grapple you.
Oh.
It's not as bad as it looks. Meets it, beats it.
Who does grapple go to? No, does it grapple go to the defender?
That was about to be my question.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
grapple does
tie
go to the
does.
defender.
Does grab? I'm just gonna look it up. Go to. The thing is, like, what's the DC?
More than a couple.
Nothing happens. Okay, tie and a grapple means nothing happens, so it does technically go to the defender. So instead, he's going to make a claw attack against you.
That's less great.
Oh, can he actually instead throw me out the wall? I might survive.
Well,
that.
we'll see. I'm not gonna say. We'll yeah. Yep. He's gonna do a claw. 20.
I would like to use my sneak ability to sneakily not get destroyed. Yep. Okay.
You're
Good
going
night.
to go unconscious as he just claws right across your face, and you slam into the wall and go unconscious on the floor. Ripple can't see any of this because it's a little bit too far back. You have to step back another 5 feet. But not right now. It's not your turn.
You told me to step back 5 feet.
Next turn. Brixham, Gabagulio, and Kreezor are currently unconscious on the ground as pools of blood start to form around their bodies.
So we're gonna start off with a mass healing word as a bonus action.
Can you turn the light on? Because you said it was moonlight, and therefore Kreezor is not invisible,
I
so I
don't-
would be able to see this.
I'm gonna turn the light up a little bit, because technically, like, if a scene has global illumination,
That didn't matter.
you should be able to see things. Okay, so you
I
guys
can
have-
see it. It is just.
I gotta fix it. I still have to fix something with the lighting.
So everyone gets
I
8
just
health.
gonna up the darkness level. Oh, I didn't actually change.
All right.
So you guys got that should have done it automatically. The two of you are back up. Let me do that. Save changes. That should be a little bit brighter so you can actually see.
That is better. Yes.
So that was your bonus action or action?
Bonus action.
Okay. And then you have
Something
movement
else
and
has
action
it.
remaining.
Oh, I'm gonna become the tank I am. I'm gonna swing mom
Oh,
out.
actually, so also at the end of what you did, it's not going to affect whether you can move or not. Make a Constitution save. And it is going to once again focus that, essentially scream and focus that sonic energy. Okay, so you do not succeed on this time, and you take 7 psychic damage, and you are deafened as your eardrums rupture.
Alright.
Deafened isn't that crazy. It just means you can't hear things. It doesn't really stop spellcasting or anything, but all sound just stops for you.
I can't hear the screams of my brother that's dying, so I mean that's
Correct.
a bonus.
Correct. But you have psychic. You're telepathically linked though, so deafened wouldn't affect that if they're screaming telepathically.
That's true.
Hey,
And also, if we start saying family out loud, he will still know.
I will.
20 will hit.
Alright. And then because I hit, I can use Shield Master to try and as long as it's not a bonus action.
Oh, hey, look, we both have blood splatters on us.
Shield Bash.
If you attack a creature within 5 feet of you as part of an attack action hit with a melee weapon, you can immediately 5 feet from you or cause the prone condition. Oh, interesting. So it is a strength saving throw. It rolled a 26 total.
Yeah, I have it's a 12 DC. I'm sure he was going to be fine.
Okay. You go to push it down, and it just kind of stares down at you. It is bloodied, so you can see the blood trickle down from its right eye, but the way it looks at you, just intently focusing on you after that. You see it snort, like do a, like, not a snort, but you see it do the grin and
Snorts a
almost
line.
laugh. But it snorts, yes, the Deathclaw snorts a line as a power move.
Oh no!
It's a lair action.
No, you see everyone else actually hears it laugh a little bit. Brixham, you just see its mouth open and don't hear anything.
What?
Guys, if the Deathclaw is doing cocaine, the wolf isn't going to save us.
It is going to make an attack against you. No, it pulls out a thing of jet and does jet, because this is Fallout. Just
Oh, cool. So it gets like 6 turns per turn.
okay, so at the end of Brixham's turn, it's going to do a claw attack against Brixham. It's a 29 to hit
Yikes.
for 19 slashing damage. Anam.
Don't worry, luckily I can heal everybody.
Standing one around.
This is going to be
It's
a very.
okay.
that-
It
oh,
just
that
told me
one
that
time.
I'm up next.
This is going to be a very interesting TPK.
I'm gonna go
Jolly
here
good.
because I'm gonna.
I would
try
like to point out that the first, 4 attacks against it missed.
I have hit it once out of I think 6 attacks.
Oh.
So yeah, we're not doing good. And by that I mean I'm
Right.
not doing.
Damn it.
Why did I hear? Oh, what?
My Eldritch Blast that almost hit. I think that probably hit because I have Rod of the Pact Keeper. Womp
No.
womp.
So it adds it. You would have been 17 total then. It added 4 to its AC, which means it wouldn't have hit you
Oh,
then.
okay.
That maneuver adds 4 to its AC.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna do something crazy.
Oh my god. What's
don't
about
believe
to
you.
happen? He is vexed
gonna-
up, so whatever you do has advantage.
I'm gonna bonus action attack him first.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's revolutionary, Frank.
Offhand attack. That hits.
Okay, it's good. It's good.
You sure you're not going to
For
steady
15.
aim?
Oh, let me make sure that's actually doing the right thing.
And I am going to attempt to poison him again.
Let me make sure the sync attack didn't go off on him either. It's been going off on everything else. For him, for some reason, he doesn't want to add. Anyway, Constitution saving throw. The 14?
Oh god.
50.
I
It probably-
think it might be, but
is it a
let me
15?
double check. Hold on. I need
Either
to
that or
I remember
be on
hearing
this.
15.
Poison save. It's a 15. He's poisoned.
He's poisoned.
Suck a dick,
Woo!
Deathclaw!
Let's
Okay.
go.
That's
Romeo
actually
and
huge.
Juliet
I mean,
this shit.
I'm not gonna
What are
do what I
you
was
hitting
gonna
it
do.
with?
I'm not
What are
gonna
you
do what I was
hitting
gonna
it
do
with?
originally. I'm
I
just gonna
think you
attack.
have. I don't know how much it matters in this case because he's in a corner. You do have. I don't know what happens with poison. He's just disadvantaged. It's just normal poison condition.
Disadvantage on everything, right?
That's great.
He has disadvantage on his attacks.
That's the best part. Does he have the ability
okay.
to do this at the end of his turn? Redo it at the end of his turn?
Yeah, he can try to resave at the end of his turn, so he has to go
Okay.
through his turn.
What about his saving throws? Does he
That's
also have
great.
disadvantage on those?
Can someone who has D&D Beyond open just hit the conditions tab and see what poisoned is? Because that'll. All right, I have Gabaculio's sheet open, so I can.
Poison is disadvantage on
You have
attack.
disadvantage on attack and ability check. So not saving throws, but if he did
Yeah.
anything like grapple, he'd have disadvantage on because that's an ability check,
Okay, that's pretty big. All right,
and
I'm
he
gonna
seems to
attack.
really want to do that.
that's a bummer.
That does not hit.
It's okay. I did what I needed to do.
You did poison it, which is pretty big. And at the end of your turn, he is going to make a disadvantage attack against Anom, the last person to hit it. That is still a 22.
It says misses.
Well, he's waiting because of reaction. I think Frank needs to do some math to see whether he can pop it. Okay, or he can half the damage. Gotcha. So this will be half of this. So and it worked.
Wow.
Holy crap! So it goes in, even though it's poisoned, it sluggishly hits, but at the very last second, you see the speed pick up unexpectedly, but you still were ready for it. You're able to just take a clip on the shoulder rather than an entire attack across your midsection. Just with a little scar. Creaser, you are conscious and prone. You can use half your movement speed to get up.
How
If you'd like to
convincing
move.
would I have to play dead?
If you
Okay,
want to do
not an
nothing
option.
this turn, you can do a performance check for me. But that is your entire turn.
I will stand up,
Okay.
rip my scimitar out of its scabbard, and try and poke some holes in this thing with the scimitar.
Sure.
Because, dear God, we need it.
Remember that you get to attack 3 times because Scimitar gives you free extra attack.
He only has one scimitar. So it would be when you make the extra
do have a
attack with the light
dagger.
property, make the attack as an action instead of a bonus action. You can pull out a dagger. I'd let you pull him out. Why not? That'll hit.
Alright, that one hits. I don't have any of my goodies anymore. But I do have sneak attack.
You do.
And I do have
do
one
notice
charge of dread
That
ambusher
because that
left.
is a non-magical weapon, it does do less damage than you expect.
Well, I'm gonna non-magical shove this up its ass.
It doesn't
Okay.
help now,
It
but
does the
Anam
full
still has a
2d6.
flamethrower.
Alright.
It's true. You guys do keep forgetting your flames. I don't know how much that would work against. How much that would matter here.
Yeah,
it would
I
make
don't think
me
it
feel
would.
better. It wouldn't help us, but it would make me feel better.
Okay.
And isn't that what it's
Second
about?
scimitar?
Does
Kinda.
hit.
Exactly.
Holy
16
fuck.
does hit.
Alright, baby, let's go.
Okay.
And then can I
One-
use my dagger for the...
When you make the
Third
extra
attack.
attack with the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action. Well, you're doing
It
2
just means-
scimitars,
it just
so
means
it's
you can do.
extra.
It means you can take 2
You can-
attacks as part of your attack
can-
action. And you don't. Have to,
You can still bonus action with your dagger because you have 2 weapons out. That's fine. I don't think you have dual wield specialization though, because so you don't get everything on your
Okay.
dagger. But it's still a hit. Like you definitely can still go for it. Just the damage I don't think puts in your proficiency bonus. So that'll hit, and then it'll just be minus your proficiency.
Okay, so I'll put
Not
-5
minus
to
your proficiency.
counteract.
It's just I have to double check it. I'm pretty sure it's just the roll of the die if you don't have 2 weapon fighting. It's no. So yeah, it would be -5.
It did it already.
I manually put in the
You
-5.
made it, okay. Yeah.
Alright, that
If you had-
is
yeah.
literally everything that I could throw at this thing.
Okay. And as another legendary action, as it has been, it is going to make a disadvantage attack against Creasor, the last person to attack it.
I mean, that is fair. I did just basically wake up from the dead, beat the shit out of it.
Stay
and then,
down. That'd be
Yeah,
26
you know.
Well,
or
Creasor-
25.
it was a
And you
good run while it
slam back
lasted,
down to the
boys.
ground. You wake up, you pull out both your melee weapons, you stab it twice. It looks at you, and it just looks unamused, and it slowly takes its claw and just shoves you into the ground. It doesn't take its sharp ends out. The bludgeoning damage from the hit onto the ground of your face is what knocks you unconscious again.
I didn't really wake up with a hell of a lot going for me, so
all right.
Okay.
you know,
Ripple, it's your
I
turn.
basically spray painted my teeth and yelled, "Witness me!"
We're gonna bonus action do this bad, Larry.
Ooh, you already have 4 of them up. Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Because I thought you were recasting it.
No,
You're
I
not.
have to
You're
click
just
the button.
using the ones you have. So it succeeds and it'll take half damage.
Alrighty. And then
Then you have your full action.
don't. I have sculpt
You-
spells, so they all
Ooh,
auto
that's
succeed.
right.
They all auto succeed and take no damage.
Sweet. That could take it out. That's a big one. There you go. Oh, it just
Killed us, too.
everyone just it didn't because sculpt spell doesn't technically work. Let me undo
All right.
this and this.
I'm glad
And
you
that
killed him.
Trust me, just
It did
we
kill
go.
him though.
My
He
my next
erased
I
the
move.
believe he
entire
failed on the save as well. So a fireball comes running past you guys. You all look very, because this is the first time I think Ripple sculpted a spell, you look very scared for the immediate death, and you see the fireball explode and stop before it hits all of you.
Well, it's not just that. 2 mini fireballs came cooking into the room, exploded off its face,
Right, but
and
this
then
is
the
the
big
big
one
one.
came in and blew up the whole room.
My next move was going to be
Kreezor
to
is
Eldritch Blast him
still
through the wall.
unconscious.
I will.
Yeah, I
I
don't actually
believe
know.
there's no
Yeah, yeah.
world where it doesn't matter if you rolled a 1, you'd get back around. You can get him up. You can give him a healer or a medicine check. I think you have healer's kit, so I think you can do fancy stuff. with
Freezor,
that.
what's your hit dice?
I feel like I should know that. I think it's a 1d8.
Alright, so you're gonna get... Oh, nice. 11 hit points back.
Yeah, 1d8.
Or use a
Let's
charge by healer's
go.
kit.
With the remainder of my movement, I'm moving closer into the building. Basically, I'm trying to haul ass to catch back up with them.
Sure.
And if it comes down to it, in order to expedite this, I would haste myself to catch up with them, get the stuff, and go back into the basement to get as much of that radioactive shit as possible.
Sure. So you are able to... Let me change the music back.
What I was going to ask follow up though, is there enough
Mhm.
gunpowder in this facility to at least make 1 dose of the cure? Because the ghoul has less time than I do.
These are 11 HP back, so you're not there.
Oh, if we're-
You
You're taking it first either way.
It's the good nature. I would probably let him take it first.
Yeah,
'cause
but
like I said,
there's 5 of us, and like one, we'll hold you down. And force
So
you
this
to-
is a discussion that we get. I mean, so what'll happen is he'll come up. Or at this point, Ripple's up. The building is
we have everything.
shaking violently. You don't really have much time, but we're going
In
to
a
start
shielded
here.
room,
You're able
this is
to
gonna be
go
fine.
into this room. I imagine everyone else was going towards the room as Ripple's coming up the stairs.
Yeah.
In the room sits only bits of magic. A small book with symbols and scribbles sits on the altar, which is to the north, suspending a small glass vial. In the notes sitting around you, you see mentions of not being able to contain either the enhanced FEV or the cure with a normal vial, which you already know. And you see a small glass vial suspended in the magic, and then 4 other vials surrounding it, with instructions on how to make more, but the instructions show that it takes roughly a day to make these vials.
And we have 5 vials.
So you have 5 vials total.
Okay.
You
we
can
take
go
the
down
take
to the basement. Yeah.
I have haste. I'm going to take all 5 vials, run down to the basement, and fill
You
them.
do.
And
Okay.
I'll
You
just
do
take the book on how
have.
to make them.
You have the, because it's in the basement, you have a good idea that the vat, if you can dig through the rubble of this place afterwards, would probably still exist.
Yep.
There is no notes on how to make concentrated radiation and how that actually came to be anywhere in this facility. There are talks of the doctor saying he's moving east into the dark zones.
Is there any gun? I mean, the gunpowder was supposed to be in that thing that blew up, but is
There is
any...
enough gunpowder after the explosion to make 1 vial.
And I have. How far away from the Belmonts are we?
You are, if you push yourself and risk 2 levels of exhaustion, you can get there before sunrise. If you don't, then it would be after sunrise.
Worth it.
Worth it. So yeah.
First,
Yep. Sorry.
you haste down into the basement. Is everyone else going down to the bottom floor to try and get out? At the same, like, you're just like, okay, let's all rush out of the building.
Is there
I follow.
anything else in this room? I take a quick look before I run down.
Do an investigation check.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
As Ripple hastes himself up and runs down towards the basement, Rixon's doing one last check. Everyone else is going down the stairs. You see what looks like a few. You're actually able to see in a small, tiny lockbox that seems to be locked, but you can grab it if you'd like.
I would like to.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Brixham is able to grab that. Currently, Ripple, you're almost already in the basement through haste. And everyone will get to the first floor. Let me unenlarge Brixham here.
When I catch back up with an do you think you can open this?
Sure.
And I'll hand you the lockbox.
It looks like with time, if you have to sit down and try and open it. It's a pretty intricate lock.
Okay, I won't do it right now then.
Let me get you guys. So you are in this hole. Ripple, you are over here. You guys would probably be around here. No Ears would have gone towards where Ripple is, just to make sure he's okay, since he's I imagine. So what are you guys doing as you're going down the floor? Is everyone going to where Ripple is, or are you guys trying? There's the quickest exit if you're not going to the basement, isn't where Ripple is going.
No, the quickest exit if they don't care about their safety is the hole the Deathclaw threw me through outside of the building.
You guys could have jumped out of the building too. That's fine. Not jumped, but like lowered it. Actually, no. You'd have to potentially jump out of the building as everything is crumbling. You wouldn't be able to really make your way down safely. If you don't want to risk, it's a 60-foot fall. You'd have to run back down or jump down through the couple of holes. So what are the four of you doing? We know that Ripple and No Ears are going near the basement. No Ears will wait outside the basement. What are the rest of the four of you guys going?
I'm following Ripple.
Okay. Are you going to go down into the basement? So he's going to be able to essentially with haste get down. Actually, you have a cunning action. You could go the same speed as him or close to the same speed as him. You'd lag behind a little bit.
I can move 120 feet a turn.
Okay, Nom can move 90. So you're a little bit slower because he has cunning action and full action dash.
Yeah, and I have double action dash, double speed.
Correct. So the two of them are running. What?
I guess I wouldn't go all the way down because he can probably make it back up before I can.
You can stay with No Ears, essentially just making sure everything's okay up here. He's just going to be checking out, making sure that the ruckus hasn't called anything out from the wastelands towards you guys or anything like that. He is staying. Oh, I'll put you guys on the map real quick to kind of show you, and we'll do this kind of one at a time. Currently, this is where you are. Ripple is downstairs, getting the stuff real quick, and about to head back up. Anam and No Ears are kind of out here, looking to make sure. At this point, this wall's pretty much just crumbled and gone. See if there's anything coming from the outside. Where are the rest of the three of you going to be? What are you doing while this building is falling down?
So
Being last, but checking the room, I just head towards the exit.
Okay.
I don't want to be like so far away that I couldn't get. I guess I'm like making my way out, but like I don't want to be more than like.
So the quickest way out is to the south from where you are right now. But if you want to go the way that Ripple went, just to make sure everything's okay, you'd have to go to the west, and it would take a little bit more time. Bricks would be the only one, I guess, having to investigate where it would make more of a difference.
I would follow him and hang out around the hole. I guess.
Creasor's also pretty fast, so essentially, this is what it looks like, and then the two people who don't have the extra speed. Are you guys going? Okay. Okay. So, as Ripple is coming out of the basement he's able to grab the 5 vials of concentrated radiation, the building itself starts to completely and utterly collapse. We're going to say you guys made it to roughly around here when that happens. And the way we're going to do this as this building is falling down, everyone's going to make a dexterity saving throw as the building is starting to crumble, as you're all trying to run as fast as you can. Ripples would be with advantage because he has haste.
Can I go out that window we came in? This guy?
You can go out that's a door. You can go out that way.
There's a reason I positioned myself right next to it.
Yeah.
And I'm fine if like a nom was a little bit more here. But essentially it's crumbling down just as you're about to leave. And then I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. Nice.
Wow.
It was a 25.
Gabagulio, what you got?
I gotta tell you, that 20 investigation check was a real fucker.
Let's go. Commoner is no ears.
Oh.
There it is.
Okay.
Man.
So everyone as you're going out. So everyone here would be able to, you're out. You're done. You're fine. Brixham, you're going full speed. You're doing just fine. And Gabagulio trips on this table and is stopped here.
Am I
You
still...
guys, you guys have a moment, the two of you. You can try and come up with something. You can try and drag him, and then you'd have to make an athletics check. Or
So
you could make a acrobatics or athletics check with disadvantage because you're grabbing him. He's on the ground. If you have any, I don't know if you have any form of magic that might be able to help either of you.
So here,
What do you want to do?
What must
Explain.
we do to get me back up to full speed? Like, what is the impediment?
So he has to drag you out, or is probably the best way. Picking you up and having you walk at full speed. What?
I guess I'm just wondering, like, am I stuck on something, or have I fallen and I'm getting up and that's just slow?
You're falling and you're getting it up and it's just slow.
Okay.
You haven't you aren't stuck on anything. And it won't be a disadvantage. It would be just a normal check because Gabagulio is trying to. Either one of you can make a athletics or acrobatics check, just normal, whichever one, as you're trying to help.
I only have a +1 in both.
For what were the skills? Sorry,
Athletics or acrobatics.
I got a +2 to acrobatics. That's as good as it gets, though.
And you do still have a lucky die.
No, I don't.
Oh. Okay then. Okay. So Brixham goes to help him up, and Gabagulio is able to deftly plant his feet and make what seems like pretty good progress as you both run for the door. You get the sense as you look and turn around, you just barely missed this building coming down and crumbling on you behind you.
Whoa.
So he
You
gets
actually-
That was
If he hadn't made it, I was gonna have to cast darkness on his location, so none of us had to see it.
Problem solving.
I was
so
trying to
good.
think of a.
As the building, what?
I was trying to think of a cool way to Eldritch Blast save myself, but it was like, nah, you just tripped. I was like, oh no. I was like,
If you had, I might have
I
let
know.
you like give yourself advantage if you propelled yourself with both blasts, but maybe up the DC a little bit.
yeah, I was thinking like, oh, if I got caught on this table, maybe I can just destroy it. Thank God we got out.
You actually, since you have this strange PTSD from having died once, you see Brixham. You see an after image of Brixham as if it was in another world where he is actually
Whoa.
very far away and wasn't
oh.
even close.
Oh wow, you left me behind in one scenario.
No, you weren't alive in that one. You're looking at the other world where you died and they continued. That's what's happening.
Okay.
So you just see Brixham go. There was no one else to try
Damn.
and save. And you blink, and then
Messed up.
you realize you're here. You're all outside. Everyone made it out
immediately start
safely.
Concocting a cure.
The cure. You have fantastic knowledge of fire spells, so you are able to heat it up and cool it down. You understand heating and all that just perfectly to the perfect temperatures by the book. It does. Let me double check the time it takes. It does take an hour to be chilled. So.
Do I know if there's any value in attempting to speed up the chilling via magic, or is that just? Do I know that that's?
It
way too
actually
late?
warns against it because there was a time where that was attempted, and that caused the subject to die.
That's why I asked, and that's why my character read all the books.
Correct.
Okay, so I explained to Earless that his cure will be ready in an hour. And we all need to start running towards wherever we can find gunpowder, and we believe that the Belmonts have gunpowder. So he needs to come with us so that I can dose him in an hour. But I don't have that kind of time, so we gotta head somewhere. Randomly, though, did any of the ghouls guarding this facility seem to have guns?
That's a great. You'd have to go. You can go find them. You didn't notice. None of them were displaying guns, but I mean, it's not uncommon. So it's
Yep.
possible that you can go talk to them and see if you can get a gun.
We have to walk past them anyway. So while we go past them, I would like to see if Earless can see if they have any guns and if they would be willing to part with any of the ammunition so we can have gunpowder.
Sure. As you are walking, he's able to. Yeah, he's able to talk to them. They seem like. Are you guys staying? Well, you were able to convince them that you weren't Belmonts in the first place, so they didn't really look at you eerily. You hear a comment in the distance as Earless is talking to them, about what building finally came down and kind of talking about that, and then Earless asks, do you have any extra gunpowder? Can you spare anything? And he's able to get about 2 ounces, and it's 0.5 ounces per vial.
Okay,
of
so I'm going to start
gunpowder from
making. I'm going to make multiple doses. I might as well make as much as we have gunpowder for. So.
Sure.
So they got 2 ounces, and I already had enough for 1, so that's all 5, right?
Yes.
I'm going to sit here and make 5 doses.
Do it.
And everyone can take a short rest if you'd like.
I'd love to.
Oh yes, please.
And while
Yeah, why
you're
not?
sitting there and you're cooking your 5 doses, Earless
Transforms into feral.
no, Earless thanks you very much. You see him have a couple of twitches, which is known as as you start to twitch more and as your eyes kind of glaze over. He's not turning feral fully yet, but this is just like the basics of what will happen slowly. And he stares at the vials and he looks at you, Ripple, and it's like, I appreciate this a lot.
Are you about to ask for more? It feels like you have some.
No, I don't talk about it a lot out here, but I actually I was a Belmont myself a long time ago, so
I didn't know that, but
it's good to see other.
Are we out of earshot of the other guys?
Yeah, oh yeah, you're definitely out of earshot. He wouldn't have said that otherwise.
We aren't Belmonts, but the Belmonts are the ones who asked us to look into curing the ferals.
Well, you got the qualities of a Belmont in you. That's for sure. There is one thing that's been bugging me the whole time, though.
Yes.
Not about you. You got bit. And it looks like it's going to turn you. And we can cure you. Here's the thing. Belmonts don't check humanoids that get bit outside of ghouls. What if you're not patient 0?
Well, that's a possibility. And I shake my diary. It's like, that's why we take notes. We observe. We learn. That being said, we also don't know what's going to happen if I waited this out. I don't want to.
I don't think you should wait it out. That's not what
No,
I'm
I don't
saying.
either.
I'm just saying I'm scared of the possibilities when we get back there.
Maybe it turns me into a regular ghoul.
Ripple, I'm not talking about what it turns you into. Belmonts don't check bites.
Oh, you mean that nobody is being cautious about being bitten in general because they think they can't become feral.
Correct.
Gotcha. Yes, no, that is concerning. And so I write that down also in a book.
So just prepare yourself. I mean, hopefully my concerns are completely. I mean, this is very good timing at the very least. If they weren't checking bites, and maybe
Now
we
they
can go
will.
through when we get back, we can check bites. I just
think
hope that
the big bummer is going to be how much of that concentrated radiation we can keep procuring. Because while they look like a lot in that vat, I don't have it documented on how to make more. And I'm sure that there's more in there than there are ferals in the wasteland.
there are a lot. There are definitely a lot.
Now, I've never
Anyway.
seen one, but I've heard such a thing of a syringe rifle. We probably could put these in little darts and shoot ferals from a distance.
I don't think I know anyone that has one, but I'll leave it to a Belmont, or at least some people in the wastelands get pretty innovative. Hey, you are able to you're able to make the cure, and then you can have one, and no ears can have one. Is a very interesting smoky flavor.
It's an old
But
fashioned.
it goes down, and you see the
Oh, mesquite.
bite on you and the bite on no ears go away. The glow goes away, and even the bite itself seems to heal over. The various signs of feral ghoulism starting also goes away from no ears.
I
It
make
has
more
been an
notes.
hour.
I also rewrite down how to do this. Granted, I have the book on how to do the 2 books on how to do
You can
this.
copy down pretty much the entire book.
Yeah.
You do see the spot in the book about not knowing how to make concentrated radiation yet, but going to the dark zones to find out, hearing of a lab that might help in there. The doc seems to go in that direction.
Huh. Looks like we're going to have to go to the Dark Realms. I guess we were going anyway.
And yeah. Are you heading back slowly or quickly? Are you going to try and get there before the sun has risen? Or are you going to finish off taking your long rest and then, or slowly, I guess you could slowly walk back and without taking a long rest, and the day will go up.
So
Are you going to risk the exhaustion or not?
So here's the
I don't-
thing: if it's 2 levels, we can't clear it with a 1 long rest.
That and but here's the deal: if this cure doesn't work, I think it works, but hypothetically, if it doesn't work, and we don't make it there before sunrise, we can't fight the Time Wolf and go back. I don't think we need to. I think this did work.
Well, wait. Couldn't we still always go back and make the decision to do the run though? Like, we don't have to go back all the way. We just have to go back before you turn.
Well, no. So you don't. It's to the sunrise of that day. If the sun rises,
you know what?
you can't go back to the previous day anymore.
What
That's
I'm saying
how
also
that
doesn't
works.
matter, because if this doesn't work, there would be nothing to get. Oh no, because if we went back in time, I wouldn't be bitten. Yes.
So you could go back in time and potentially not be bitten.
We won't know. No matter what, we won't know. So just
you have a very good idea that this did
let's take our
It does
time.
seem to work.
Let's take our time.
Yeah, because
So if that is the concern about taking time, then you have a good feeling that this works. If there are any other
Yeah,
concerns, then you can push it. But
unless we think that the whole base is about to get attacked and bitten, I think we're good, right?
I think we is.
A lot of silence there, Mike.
Well, if it was the whole base was attacked,
I'm not going to tell you either way. This is up to you. You're the ones that choose when to use the wolf.
If the whole base was attacked and bitten, we could also Time Wolf before that too.
So if you let the sun rise, so if you don't risk the exhaustion, the sun will rise before you get there, and you cannot time wolf back a day. It only goes back to the sunrise.
Gotcha.
I don't think we have to time.
Yeah, let's go slow.
Okay. Do you want to set up camp and take a full long rest out here, or do you want to just make it so that the sun is risen and you can long rest safely in Belmont?
Probably take a long rest out here, unless it. Do we all need reset stuff?
Yes.
I have
I have 1 spell left.
I have spells. I could survive if we had to.
I just used all of my hit die on that short rest, so I'd like to get half of those back.
Okay, I'm
I
good.
have 1 hit die left.
I have all of my hit dice. I didn't really get damaged that bad because they threw me out of the building.
The main difference, so you can long rest out here. Potentially, that something happens. Belmonts would have the, like, if you go back to the Belmonts, there's a good chance you'd be fine to have a full. That's the difference. That's the only difference.
Yeah. All right.
If I roll on a
gonna hit-
random encounter table or not.
I'm hitting that long rest button.
No, wait. What are you doing?
Wow.
Why did you hit the long rest
No,
button?
we would. He just told us that if we rest out
Fine,
here,
let me
wait for a
reset all
random
my
encounter.
spells back to what I
Reset your thing.
had.
Well, no.
So if
Why don't we just go back to the Belmont?
I mean,
All
why
right, I've
don't we
used up
just
all
go
of my
back to the
things.
Belmonts?
Damn. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just rest out here then.
No, he's resetting his stuff. Is what
I'm-
he's
all
doing.
my
That's why it says
stuff's back what it was.
concentration. He reset his stuff. No, it's so. The decision is:
Right,
do you stay out
fuck off,
here?
bro.
I guess the decision is: do you think you would need anything back before you get to the Belmonts? That's the main decision of the long rest. Do you risk the encounter because you think you need
I
something?
don't think it's
or
worth
do you just
risking an
go back in and
encounter,
get the
but if it
cozy?
was free and
Okay.
we could get half the hit die back, that seemed pretty worth. I don't think it's worth it.
You know that the
encounter, though.
wastelands are pretty treacherous. It would be, you could set up watch and potentially avoid it. You feel that
It's
the
a-
encounter chance is random out here.
I don't feel like
It's a regular taking a rest in a dangerous wild. Like
Correct.
we can run it. It's just hit die.
So by run it, you say go back to the.
Go back to the Belmonts.
Great. And the last thing we will have tonight, as it is going to it's just about time to stop. You guys make your way slowly back to the Belmont. As the sun itself is rising, and you crest the
Ripple
hill,
turns into
looking over Megaton, you see the town in flames, and that's where we're going to stop.
Dang.
who should have rested?
We wouldn't be able to do anything with 2 levels of exhaustion.
No,
I'm
it was
glad-
to have all of your spells back. If we rested, we would be fighting in Megaton with
Yeah.
our spells.
Yeah,
back.
no. I mean the step before that though. I'm still happy we did that other step where we didn't take
Yes.
the 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, we would have gotten here an hour and a half early. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just
we would have
in
been
time to die
exhausted,
in the
and maybe
fire.
it would have been half on fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
You would have gotten there, and you would have still been able to use the Time Wolf if you needed to. That was
The
two
goal
draws
isn't to
for-
be 2 levels of exhaustion deep and then call the time wolf.
It does
he
reset you to the beginning of the day, so the exhaustion would go away in technicality.
gets-
I
Stronger
know,
every
but we'd
time
be
we fight
fighting a time wolf that's stronger than last time with 2 levels of exhaustion.
It is true.
Did we level?
But yes. You
We
did
did.
not level, no.
Damn.
You feel like after this, there's a good chance you will, though.
That wouldn't stop you from turning.
Or
into a
after
fool.
after this zone, there's a good chance you will. You do feel very confident that it is cured after that walk. Like you have 0 feelings. You have seen 0 notice of feral ghoulism from No Ears.
That's right. From No Ears, Ripple, you're still up, buddy.
Ripple never showed any signs of feral ghoulism because it hadn't gone far enough. But the bite is fully gone. But yeah, that's what we're going to call it. Megaton in flames. What will
Crazy.
happen? Crazy.
My guess is it will burn.
Well, it's burning. Will you be able to set the fire? Put the fire out, though. We're going to find out
We
next
didn't
week.
start the fire.
Next time on Wednesday. Are we all good for Wednesday?
Next time on
I am good
Wednesday.
for Wednesday.
Yes.
Are we good?
I mean, I'm
Say
saying
no.
yes on that opening my calendar, but
That's
yes.
what I'm. I'm also opening my calendar.
Frank, you're good for Wednesday.
Yeah, we're good.
I mean, yes.
Possibly, yeah.
Damn, I get nothing at
Yeah.
level 7. Or like no new features.
You get, I
probably
think,
be-
another 4th level Do you have any 4th level yet? No. It's
don't.
8 that you get a 4th level, right?
So I probably just get another 3rd level spell.
Or no, I think you. I don't know. I don't know how spellcasters work.
I don't either. This is my first time really playing one.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Oh no, I do. At level 7, I get a 4th level spell. That's why I don't have
Okay.
any extra shit. I can summon a greater demon for an hour.
A greater demon.
That's a level 4 spell, apparently.
So is everyone good?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Perfect. Then we will see what happens to New Megaton next week on Wednesday at 7:30.
If it gets fully destroyed, I vote new Megaton.
New Megaton. You could
Yeah,
rebuild that.
yeah.
And
Same
we
bat time,
rebuild.
Same Bat Wednesday.
Okay.